Words of the stream.
Yes.
From gravy that is too hot.
Oh
Welcome
my god.
to D&D.
It's a good reason, another good reason to make sure we're actually taking the temperatures for this stuff all day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we can tell when things are not the temperature they're supposed to be.
Lego's playing a game called Green Hell. What?
Yeah,
What's that?
I own it.
What is it?
It's like a forest.
Oh.
It's just a survival, you know, you're stuck in the middle of the forest and you have to survive.
Okay.
Why am I hearing noises?
probably the
Yes.
music.
No, I don't have that on.
Huh.
Actually, I guess I'll use my earphones for that. Because I'm using my big headphones, which are attached to the big computer, so that way... I don't know. It's just... I want to use these headphones.
Here you go, Jess. I like this.
Huh? Nice.
We watched Mortal Kombat last night.
Yeah.
And
I'm
by the
disappointed.
Pretty
Aw.
disappointing. Pretty lame.
Yeah, I was... A couple of parts I was like, oh, cool! But the rest of it I was like, eh.
Scorpion Sub-Zero are cool. The rest of the movie is really lame.
Yeah.
oh,
Because they have all the good fighting choreography. For the rest of the fights, it's like jump cut stuff.
Yeah, it's not even just the cuts, it's just done poorly.
Yeah, the editing's really weird.
They just, yeah, I feel like if they knew they were going to have two movies, it could have been better. Possibly.
Then they
Yeah.
made the main protagonist like a completely different, like a new character. It's not even part of the games.
Yeah, completely original character.
Why?
Who the frick knows?
So they can make him boring, I guess.
How many Mortal Kombats are there?
Well, we're on, what, 11?
And you have to make a new
I know.
character?
They have like 80 characters and they can't.
I'll be back.
Are you
I'll say
joking me?
this. Kano was one of the best parts of the movie, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I forgot my fork.
But yeah, Sub-Zero. MVP. He's really cool in it.
So it's not even as good as the old one?
No, I like the old one a lot more.
Oh my god. Why does the trailer look so good?
Because they showed you all the good stuff.
That's all their best fights. Because the Scorpion thing that you saw in the trailer, that's the very beginning of the movie. And then at the end of the movie is Scorpion and Sub-Zero doing like their final fight. But Scorpion's not even in the movie except at the beginning and the end.
Yeah. He's like... I don't know a ton about Mortal Kombat, but what I do know about it made me very disappointed in this movie.
They made Reptile an actual iguana.
Yeah, they basically just made him an iguana, but like a little bit more bipedal.
What about Raiden?
He was fine.
I mean, I'll
He's
always
broken
prefer-
English, but he wasn't around much.
So all the good characters are barely in the movie.
Yeah.
And they created a new guy.
Yeah. He's supposed to be a descendant of Scorpion.
But he was lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very late.
He's like a mediocre MMA fighter.
Who? The script. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Clearly someone who probably didn't know anything about Mortal Kombat
That's what it
Most
feels
likely.
like.
wrote the script. That's perfect.
Yeah. With the fighting, it felt like they wanted to focus on like the bloodiness and the brutality of like the fatalities, but like the actual fighting they didn't really care about for most of the movie,
Yeah.
which was really weird. And they did our boy Goro dirty, Jack. They did him dirty. He was basically...
What?
Yeah, they made
Yeah.
him look like an
Oh,
orc,
yeah.
and he wasn't really a character. And he was just there for the main character to kill.
And I was so disappointed in how he died. Like, he died and I'm like, that's it?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, the biggest badass, most badass character.
Yeah, like the undefeated prince of like the Nether Realm or whatever, but they gave him like 3 lines. They basically made him the Hulk.
No, not very many people had lines.
Yeah, that was the weird thing too. Also, you're never gonna top the actor who played Shang Tsung in the first one. He was perfect. He was so good they added his likeness in the future games. Like, that is Shang Tsung now. Like, yeah, I don't know. I say it's worth a watch. There is some cool stuff, but yeah, it fell flat.
Honestly, if you know absolutely nothing about Mortal Kombat going in, you'll probably be like, this is neat.
Then when you actually see it, it'd be like that movie was disappointing now.
Well, yeah. If you don't actually know things about Mortal Kombat and just watch it, you're going to be like, the frick is this?
Little spoiler. But there's not even like a tournament in it.
No.
The sequel teased the tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
The whole thing is the bad guys are trying to cheat and kill all the Earth champions before the tournament so they don't have to participate.
Oh, dear
So
lord.
there's supposed to be a tournament, they just don't get there.
Yeah. The end, they're like, we need to recruit new champions for the tournament. Will you help me? And then they cut the credits. I was like, what?
Wow.
That's always a mistake when you're sequel baiting.
Yeah.
Before your movie's even any good.
Yeah.
They're not even gonna make a sequel, are they?
Not with that type
might.
of thing.
I hope not.
If they make enough money, they will.
Well, if
Although,
it sucked, they're not
I
gonna
would
make
like
the
to
money.
see more of Kano.
It's kind of odd to know, though, because it's, released on HBO Max also, so it's kind of like, how do they gauge success on it,
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Probably the amount of people who watched it, plus critic reviews, like that stuff is gonna matter more and more.
Yeah, no, their big teaser at the end for like recruiting new people, they had like a Johnny Cage poster.
Which was honestly kind of neat.
It's just, I don't know, it's weird. The casting in the first Mortal Kombat is like so iconic to me that it's hard to like see these other people as the characters. The guy who played Liu Kang in the first Mortal Kombat, he's perfect casting. That's Liu Kang to me,
Wasn't he like the main character in it?
Yeah.
And he was just a little flamey dude here?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. No, I was disappointed in that too. Because, yeah, I love that guy. He was my favorite part.
Also, I'm glad they made Raiden like actually Asian in this. But man, did I miss Christopher Lambert.
Me too. Every time they showed him, I was like, no.
Yeah, the guy spoke in the
I think
same...
they casted him well.
Yeah. He spoke in the same broken English that Ken Watanabe does in all his movies. So that just kept reminding me of Ken Watanabe.
I feel like they were trying too hard to avoid the actual tournament trope, and ended up including like a ton more actual tropes to
I say, but that's like the point of Mortal Kombat.
I know, but I feel like they were like, well, we need to avoid that aspect of it.
Then why make the movie?
Right? And the weirdest thing, it had like 3 locations that they bounced between the whole movie. It was the weirdest thing to me. They had like Sonya's bunker property house, a cave, and like city streets, and they just kept bouncing between those 3. It made it feel really low budget. It was really weird. Because like in the 90s one, they had a bunch of different locations.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was weird. Like I was on board for it until I feel like halfway through it.
Yeah, all the fights were in a different place
Yeah.
in the first one.
Like each
They
fight
fought on
had
the
its own
beach,
thing.
they fought in the cave. I forget where Scorpion and Sub-Zero fought.
Sub-Zero fought in like a hall, like their main like fighting temple area or whatever. And then Scorpion and Johnny fought in like a forest.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And then the final battle had like the spikes pit and
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of different. And then Goro fought Johnny Cage like on a cliff.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of.
There was a fight on the... Liu Kang fought that black dude on the beach.
Yeah, then the Kano and Sonya on the beach.
Yeah. That was like another weird thing, like... the new main guy, he's like, Raiden, can you split everyone up? We need to be able to take these people one-on-one. And like there's like no like lead into it, editing-wise. They literally go from that to like them jump cutting to all these people like being teleported to these fights. There was like no like story flow to it all. It just happened.
Yeah, it sounds like the wrong person wrote this script.
Yeah, it's. I recommend giving it at least one watch through, but because there is a few cool things that, like Sub-Zero and Scorpion are awesome, so it's at least worth watching for them.
Well, I was trying to get Andy to go to the theater. Maybe we'll just watch it at his house instead.
Right? Yeah, just watch it on HBO Max. And for a second, I thought Jax was John Jones because he looks exactly like John Jones. It's so funny.
Did you see Godzilla yet?
No, we might do it tomorrow.
Probably better than.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I've
Oh,
heard a
yeah,
lot better
that's gonna
things
be-
about that because it just sounds like it's a fun monster movie.
That one we should have went to the theater for.
Because
That's
Yeah.
definitely a cinematic kind of movie.
all I was hoping for this Mortal Kombat movie, I'm like, I don't care if the characters are bad and the story is weak, as long as the fight choreography is all like really strong. But it was literally just the beginning and the end. It was so annoying.
Yeah, a movie about fighting.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
They don't even care about the choreography.
Yeah, it bummed me out. And the villains were really lame too.
Well, the villains had no
They
lines.
had no character.
Like, 2 villains had lines.
The one
Maybe
guy that
3.
convinced Kano
Yeah.
to turn was
He
cool.
had the most lines.
What's his name?
I don't know. He was a robot dude.
He was cool. He had like a New York accent or something.
Kinda. I'm not good with
You know
It
when
wasn't
I
like-
talk like this.
Chicago.
Maybe Chicago, yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, kind of Brooklyn-y. What's his name? I need to look up his name. Hold on. Sorry, I had to vent about this a bit because it really bummed me out.
Yeah, it's
Because
hard
everyone
to
else that
disappoint
I'm
me with
seeing reviews
movies.
for,
But I was like,
they're giving like positive reviews, and I'm like, what?
it's just and some of the acting was just really bad.
Yeah.
Which again could be excusable if it was more campy, but it's really not.
That's why the first one's so good. It's like 90s campy, like, fun.
It's taking itself way too seriously.
Yeah.
I did not agree with that review we watched. What was that, this morning? Last night?
Which one?
The dude with the glasses and the hat.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the
Last
frick are you talking about? Like, did we watch the same movie?
Yeah.
'Cause I do not agree.
Yeah, look at this, Jess. See, they, he was so iconic in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he looks like now, is the actor.
Oh, yeah. For sure, him.
Instead of, this guy.
Cabal?
Cabal, thank you. Yeah, Cabal was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of funny.
I liked Cabal, but everyone else, like, had, like, no lines, and they died in, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was really lame.
Screechy Lady had no lines. Mouthy Lady had no lines. Forearms had like 2 lines.
Yeah.
Cabal had a few lines. He had like maybe 45 seconds of dialogue total.
They have Kung Lao, that's cool.
Who?
You know, that annoyed me. Kung Lao was cool until,
Is he the hat guy?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute this for the stream. Hold on.
No. Kung Lao. Yeah, I would expect it, I guess. Just like that. Huh. Wow. That's cool. At least they got that right.
Huh. Okay, so who wants to catch us up? What happened last time?
Mute my. There we go.
We destroyed the camp and got loot.
Which Nick told us after the stream.
Yeah, lots of loot.
Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Oh no. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh god. My eyes.
And rescued one of the people that was kidnapped and killed here.
Well,
So he's gonna have to be revived by someone else besides Peyton.
by the way, Chloe told me her sister, or her sister's husband, got a new DnD tattoo.
Nice.
Because he's doing his first campaign, I guess, and he's so excited he got his own tattoo of it.
Hey.
I was telling her, I hope the campaign doesn't crash and burn. This is a permanent reminder.
There's always a chance of that, but then you just gotta, if you can do it, you can just flow it with it and make the burn and be fun.
Mm-hmm. What else did we do? So we went to camp, we beat up all the guys, brought that one person back to life, because we cheered on, what's her face?
Peyton.
Peyton.
Until you told her to stop.
And then Jess was like, "Stop being a necromancer!"
And then you started to head back. You also saw her using a favor, basically, to manipulate the weather. By the way, anyone that was using the rings to not be uncomfortable during that time, those rings are broken.
Well, I still got mine then.
Did you use it to... how would you not be uncomfortable in that fire?
I don't know, you didn't even
Does it
ask
have
me.
heat resistance?
Probably, I'm an ice dragon.
You'd be weak against heat.
You're weak against heat!
So you would be using
You
the...
didn't even ask me!
He did before going in.
I did.
Yeah. It
I
was
said
a whole
that you
subject.
guys-
I asked about it because I have heat resistance.
Yeah. Jess is the only one that
I
does not
still
have the ring
this.
I think it's so funny how the runs keep trying to eat the ring.
I know.
Well, like, what is this? I'm like, no! Did you guys know we got pet rats?
Fat. Yeah, you posted pictures.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
I never physically said it to you guys yet.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
They're just fat and they think everything is food. Every time we come home from work, they've moved like all the different like houses and playthings we've gotten for them. They're always adjusting it.
It's so funny.
That's cute.
They keep trying to pull everything down to the bottom floor.
The main level, yeah.
Yeah, but nothing will fit through. It's like a 5x4, 6x4 little
like a
hole for them to go
3-layer
through.
cage.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Like 3
1, 2,
levels.
3, 4. It's a 4-level cage.
Yeah.
It's a 4-level cage. It's about
Very
4.
awesome.
No, it's about 3.5 feet maybe tall.
I use my plastic spell.
The plastic of doom.
All I want is this. Let me read it. Peanut butter chocolate crispy treat from Sugar Whipped, baked in Boise. Oh, gluten free. I'm so freaking healthy.
Yeah, David.
Hold on. This plastic is harder than I thought it'd be. I'll let steel fingers over here.
Steel fingers, more like little fingers.
Only on birthdays. No.
Whoa.
Thank you. We both have a day off. Jess worked 70 hours this week.
72.
What's up, Game God? Oh, he's telling Jack to suck it. Because he said, David Jess only.
Oh, hi.
Game God said hi to only me and Jess.
Thank you.
That is sweet.
It's
Okay,
decent.
so you guys, after getting in everything in done, you get back into Windrip.
Oh yeah. Do we need to divide that gear, or should we sell it all?
It's up to you. A lot of stuff I don't think people can use.
Where the heck is it? There it is. Okay.
But how you doing, Game God? How's your Saturday?
Probably ouch. Yeah, we'll get into town and probably just sell all of that.
Okay. I'll get the actual total for gold at later, because that's a lot of gold. I didn't have it. It's made up for it. I'll do one persuasion roll to see if you can get the full price for it.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
You're gonna be able to get a pretty good price, but you're not gonna be able to get full. Oh jeez.
Give me a better.
I was starting
You're
nice.
choking him like Homer chokes Bart.
No.
Okay. You'll be able to get full price with it.
Woo.
Game God says he's playing GU more recently. Told Rise Kids an update.
Very nice.
Well, that'll be soon. In a couple days.
Yeah.
I'm at a conference on Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. I got that copy down.
It's gonna get Nick finished. Get him caught up.
It's only a few more fights left.
Yeah, you're almost there. 5 more fights.
Yeah. So, after that, do you guys get some sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys go to sleep in the tavern, since you already have rooms already set up as being members of the guild. Question. I know I've asked this before, but who here is light sleepers for their character?
Me.
Jack is?
Yeah, Crowboy.
David, are you?
Nope. Heavy sleeper.
Heavy sleeper? How much does it take to wake you up? Like a scream?
Yeah.
Or louder?
A scream.
Okay.
Like what
Yes?
kind of scream?
I
need
think
an
I would be
example.
like a semi-light sleeper.
Like
Can
a
we get
I'm
like a
about to
sample
die scream.
Like, huh?
No, like a
Okay.
full-on panic scream.
Oh, okay.
See, my character would definitely wake up for that. Me, though, personally,
She
no.
would sleep through that. She'd sleep through a genocide.
I've slept through literal earthquakes. I'll say it a million times. And I won't be
Then-
lying.
Jess and Jack make a perception check. See if you wake up. Oh, Jack's not waking up. Oh no. Well, you guys slept through it.
Uh-oh. Honestly, depending on how far away it was, that doesn't really make sense.
There's reasons.
That's
So
what I said, depending on like how far away and stuff, all of that.
yeah. So you wake up to a little more noise outside the tavern than you used to in the morning.
Kind of noise.
Like people rushing around, a lot more soldiers moving around. There doesn't seem to be any sounds of fighting, but there's definitely the sound of soldiers and guards moving around more often than you used to.
Is there music?
No,
Why the fuck not?
there's no music at all.
Why are the birds sleeping in?
Oh, you want to go see why?
Yep.
Okay. You guys... Oh, that's the wrong one. Wrong party.
Wrong one, Nick.
Wrong party there.
Spoilers.
Oh.
Everyone can drag himself in there.
I don't remember how.
Click on in journal, and then hover over your character, and then drag it over to it.
There we go. Oh, Jesus.
And it is completely empty besides the barkeep and one server.
What?
You gonna put your character on there?
No, because no one woke me up.
Yeah, you woke up.
No, because you said
This was-
only
No,
her
this
and
was-
him had a roll.
Well, yeah, we
Yeah, this
rolled
would be-
and we failed them. Now this
Yeah,
is
this would
warning
be
and
normally
everybody's
like
awake.
Your guy should at least be in the bed then.
I don't even see my character. Where's my character?
You go to the newspaper thing. On your, yeah. Hover over your character. Drag and drop.
How was our Saturday? We worked Game God, so it was okay.
Made me want to die.
Jess could rant on it. How about Foo Bar?
What?
Yeah, that's how your Saturday was.
Good day. I have extra help at work, so it's nice.
Hey,
Nice.
Lucky.
Yeah.
it's always nice.
I could leave an hour early.
Ooh,
Very nice.
it's always sweet.
Feels good.
Sorry, continue.
Well, you have an empty tavern, which you're not used to.
Motion the waitress over.
All right, he'll come over.
Talk to him, David.
Hey, Marky. What's going on? What's all the hullabubbub?
As you're talking, a guy runs out the door.
Follow him.
You're following him?
Yep, right behind him.
Alright. So, you're following him out. We'll wait on you, because you're going to be reacting in a moment. David, you're asking what's going on?
Yes.
He will say that the skies are very wrong.
What do you mean?
Go out and see. You gonna go outside?
That sounds like we should.
Okay. I gotta scroll down on some of my notes for this. I realized I was not scrolled down for it. So as you go out, you can see that the skies are blood red,
Oh.
and the sun itself has turned almost almost a rose red almost compared to its normal color.
Well, that ain't normal.
You can see a lot of people are panicking, like people are boarding things up. Different type of adventuring types are running out of the town, looking around, trying to look for the source.
Religion. Somebody roll something.
This would be history. If you're going to try to figure out insight. Who are you inciting?
The dude that ran out.
You can tell that he's running to find the cause of this. You're not even going to have to roll.
Okay.
Like, in his haste and your eyes, you could easily have seen the rose mark on his arm.
Where'd he come from?
He came from the back door, the members only door. Probably from a meeting there.
Game gun, I can live a lie. No one cares. He says I should have bit my bio to say 30-year-old gamer.
Oh.
Gamer.
Yeah, you see
What color
that
is the sky?
Hmm?
What color is the sky?
Red.
Sky? Blood red.
I got blood red.
Blood red with there is no visible, like, the only reason why you're able to see the sun is because it is shining bright enough through any clouds, and there is a circling of clouds.
Like around the sun, or a specific location on the map?
It doesn't seem like you can tell where it is right now, but it is somewhere north of you. It is circling around.
Aren't you int, David?
I am it.
Roll history.
Okay.
Northeast of
20.
your location.
Boom, baby.
20? Okay, so you know you've read some books on different types of rituals, specifically things that you should look out for as an adventurer, and this is one of them.
Oh. That's nice.
This is an event that can basically bring back the dead and use constructs and also give power of the old gods into one person.
I share with the rest of the group.
So what do you think's happening?
It's not the necromancer, is it? You think he's trying to encompass the power of old gods? That's why he's gathering bodies, maybe? So you could have a conduit? That'd be my guess. Because if you're trying to gain power of an old god, you need a lot of material.
Yeah, you know also the phrase old gods is a little misnomer, as the only gods that have ever been known is the gods that are currently around. Mm-hmm. It's more focused towards old gods of what came before all of creation.
Elder beings.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know the exact guy that can deal with that.
You're going to Wizard Boy?
I was going to say the Seventh Doctor, but yeah, we can go to Wizard Boy. Probably be a good idea, honestly.
Actually, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like, if anybody would know anything about this, it would probably be the wizard.
Okay. You go there, and surprisingly, you're not getting blocked out, David.
Yes, I'm back in, baby.
Probably have different things to worry about.
Yeah, he's got a lot more to worry about right now.
As I go through the door, I go, "Oh, Wizzy!"
You see him on the ground floor right now, with about 20 different books all spread around the floor, and papers just everywhere with writing all over it. And he is currently drinking from a cup. Like, he looks frazzled.
Did he spit it out when he saw David?
No.
Like, you again?
God damn it!
No. He's looking at you as like, sure, just add to the shit.
Arcana roll!
Hmm? Arcana roll?
Yeah.
You didn't really need a high one for this. You can tell these are researches on the actual ritual.
Okay.
Mainly focused towards...
there you go, Jess.
Oh, there you go.
Sure, I have +5.
You could tell that this is definitely towards how to destroy the ritual.
Oh.
You can see one paper that he's currently holding. He's not really hiding it, because he's not hiding it from people that probably would go destroy it. That you cannot destroy it without destroying the symbol itself where it's being cast. And it normally requires a living tower.
Sounds like the necromancer.
He will look at you and say, "Are you guys going to go out as well?"
Well, hopefully with more information. Can you give us any more?
One thing's for sure, this raising the dead is not the only goal of this person, and most likely it is the person that you had dealings with before.
We've had dealings with a lot of people.
Yeah, but only one necromancer.
Okay.
Technically, Peyton also did necromancy.
True, but she's only done it once.
There's a difference between necromancy and necromancers.
Yeah.
Or if you're rich, necrofancy.
Nice.
He will walk over and hand each of you a scroll.
Why?
And say, this scroll should, if placed on an actual ritual circle, it should destroy it.
One or all three?
One. you have 3 backups.
Just if we had maximum strength, just hug it from here.
Yikes.
That'd be kind of funny, honestly.
It would be
Like a paper
funny.
airplane.
It's a rolled up scroll. Like
Just an origami magic swan. Just
it would be funny, but you would not. You couldn't figure out where it is exactly from here.
I feel like the clouds are a good indicator.
The clouds are a good indicator, but you realize how like imprecise it is to find the center from farther and farther away you are from the center. Think like a hurricane cloud circling around it.
Magic.
True.
If we can go back in time and see old gods, we could throw a scroll on a sigil.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't have anti-magic.
Well, do we know what this symbol looks like?
He will give you a basic description of it, but he doesn't know the actual look of it because he has not looked up. He has not been able to find the actual ritual, as it's not in any normal library.
Good suggestion from Fubar. Mage hand it.
Yes.
Because that's what's going to save the day. Cantrips.
You could try.
Hey, my cantrips did great last time.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one. That's what I get for having so much pasta. And then anything carbonated.
He will also say, most likely, there's 2 layers of this spell going on.
In what capacity?
I don't think that this is the only thing he's doing to just raise an undead army.
Oh, yeah, we already got that.
I don't know what it is, but he's probably doing something else. So I would hurry.
Come with us, wizard man.
I have other things I need to deal with that are scarily more terrifying than this.
Like what?
A current plague that is spreading slowly across this land that is quite terrifying.
Oh, what's it do?
Survive and I'll tell you.
What if we get the plague while we're out there?
You won't, it's only in the north.
What town?
What town?
Yeah. We're in the north.
In the liquid sea. The liquid desert.
Okay, that's better. I was in liquid sea.
Yeah, the liquid desert.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Which is about northeast of here.
Okay.
So this plague is very unusual.
In what way?
Again, I'll share more information when you survive.
So what is the basic description of the symbol? Because we didn't get it.
It is a red symbol inscribed on the ground, normally with blood. You can either try and destroy it with magic and crack the sigil, or use the scroll, basically.
Just has to
The
touch
scroll
the
is-
sigil?
Yeah, it just has to basically be in contact with the sigil for long enough.
How long?
About a minute. He'll also say be very careful because they are fragile.
The scrolls?
Once they're placed on the sigil, they will become very fragile. Any disturbance on it might destroy the scroll. So you can't just set it there and hope that no one sees it.
It would be kind of funny.
Most likely you will have to deal with whoever's there first.
Well, I guess we know where we're going.
Yeah.
The opposite way, to the liquid desert.
No, it's actually not the opposite way. It's the same way, pretty much.
Sorry, to the southern desert.
There's no southern desert. There's just the Lost Woods.
But there's like a desert in there.
No.
Called Cape Canaveral.
Okay, so you guys head out of town?
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to get before you go there? You start heading out.
Do we need more health potions?
You didn't even use any of the health potions, so you should be fine.
I hope so. Let's see. Is there anything we can buy that would be useful against the undead? Freaking hiccups. Because apparently we're going to be running into a lot of those.
You already have the plague. Oh no!
God, imagine the plague being the hiccups.
The hiccup fever.
I did eat a lot of pasta.
Makes you pusta.
Nice. This is the actual first thing I've eaten today.
Oh.
I had an ice cream thing earlier, but that
pizza.
doesn't count. That's right, never mind, I had pizza. Sweet. I'm like, I don't feel like this is the first thing I've eaten.
You still have this Nutella things too.
You could buy holy water.
How much? Holy water and how much cost?
25 gold pieces per flask.
Is there any way to talk that down?
Actually, if you could, let me see.
I'm always gonna try to haggle it lower.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I think that might be
Oh my
it.
god.
You're able to buy in bulk about. In order to get the deal, he's gonna have you buy 300 gold pieces worth of silver powder. But it is going to be reduced down to 200.
Okay, what is silver powder and what does it do? It sounds useful for us right now, though.
Silver powder can be used to make holy water.
You just put it in water?
No, a cleric needs to do it, but they can do it, and on the run. So you can have Peyton and make the actual holy water while you're actually on the move to the tower.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay. So mark out 200, and then you have 6 vials of holy water. Yeah. Wait, no, not 6. Sorry, 24. Not 24. 12 vials of holy water.
25?
No, 12. Sorry. Because they're 25 each. Okay. So are you
Well,
booking any? Oh yeah.
I was just thinking.
All right.
So,
Do you want to book any way of travel besides on foot? because there are ways to rent horses.
Wait, didn't I talk down the price?
Yeah. You talked down from 300 to 200.
Well, yeah, but 300 divided by 25 gold is 12.
Yeah.
That's 300 gold. Never mind.
Yeah.
My brain's not working.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a long
yeah.
week.
You got $100 off of instead of of your holy water, basically.
Yeah.
Of
well,
getting 12.
Wait.
You basically got 4 vials
25.
left extra.
12 times 25. If we have... Wow. I don't know. This is fine.
Yeah.
Because that's 200. Okay.
Okay. So, are you going to book any way of travel besides going on foot?
Should we get horses for this? You guys?
I guess so. Again, God, you do the math, Bick, and Jess is tired.
Hey, I insisted on checking it. I'm trying to be very thorough about our gold if I'm going to be the money handler in the group.
Just waiting for Game to be like, you go, girlfriend.
I actually didn't add the gold from the rest of it. Well, the last game, so...
Yeah, you got a lot of gold right now.
We got a lot of gold. 8,600, 617. And then we sold all... Wow, wait. We already did the math for that. Cool. Yeah, 17,700 gold. And just gold. And then the other GP worth of gems.
Mm-hmm. You're going to have to find sellers for.
Isn't that what we did while we were in the town?
No, you found sellers... true, you did.
I kind of figured that's something we established was going to happen.
Yeah, you'll be able to get into full value for the gems as well.
Okay.
So, Peyton is going to book the horses for you.
Okay.
So you don't have to pay for them.
Yay, thank you, Peyton.
And she pulls over 4 riding horses for you. 1 for herself and 3 for you guys.
Cool.
And she'll ask, how many of you have ridden a horse?
Haven't we already ridden horses?
Have you?
I know we did at one point.
Okay. Just making sure. So, you guys are riding in northeast? Because you can see the circles are swirling this way, pretty much. And that's also where the dragon told you the tower was.
Ooh. Cool.
So are you heading there?
I'd say that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So instead of being a little over a week, you get there in 5 days. You get to about a mile out, and your horses will not go any farther.
Why not?
Hmm?
Why not?
Because their animal senses know that it's dangerous.
Yeah, they will not go any farther.
Animal handling.
They're gonna buck you off, basically.
What are they scared of?
What are they scared of? You can't
Yeah.
see what they're scared of. But everyone can feel dark magic
I'm a
around them.
fucking animal.
Yeah? And something feels very wrong about this place.
Probably necromancy.
Most likely. That's what you can guess. But there's something else. Something that doesn't seem like it should happen.
That's extremely vague.
Yeah. That's about all, because your body doesn't know what it is. Like, even in a humanoid, a non-animal, you could tell something feels completely like it's breaking the laws of nature here. And the horses will not go any farther. And Peyton is getting off her horse.
Me too.
Might
She's
as
going to
well.
tie. She's going to tie them to a nearby tree that it is within cover, just in case something goes flying. And you guys walk for about an hour towards the center of this, and you start to see a clearing, and you are hit with the smell of rotting flesh.
Plug my nose.
Okay. In front of you, you can see a tower of red and gore, pretty much.
Tower
There's,
of dead bodies.
yep, like not fully. Like the bottom part of it seems to have bodies just piled up. Arms are sticking out of it and wiggling around, but as it goes up, you can see stones slowly being placed in them. But throughout the whole tower, you can see basically the gore being the mortar of this tower, and it is a good 60-70 feet up off the ground, if not more. Kind of hard to judge. But that is not the thing that draws your attention the most. What draws your attention the most is this man-sized portal but easiest way to describe it is the Doctor Strange spark effects going around it. And
Strange around what?
the spark effects around the Doctor Strange portal.
Oh, there's a portal?
She hasn't seen Doctor Strange.
Crap.
Well, no, not the visual effect, but I was busy typing about the half-dead flesh tower.
Ah.
So what's drawing our attention primarily?
A portal that has sparks going around a circle.
Okay, what color are these sparks?
It's a
Orange,
yeah. And you see inside the portal is not what you expect. It is a completely barren and dead world. And that's when you hear a roar from the other side of the portal.
From inside it?
Yep. So
Ladies
anyone
first.
want to look inside? Then you hear another roar. And another.
Can we make out what is roaring? Like any sort of indication at all?
Something that's big. Like as big as the tower, at least.
Is it coming closer?
Yep.
Or is it just, This isn't the symbol, is it? Is the symbol anywhere we can see?
No, you cannot see the symbol. You can tell the portal won't be able to fit this creature.
Okay, so we're safe on this side of the portal.
And that's when you see, through the portal, you see a shadow of something running towards the portal. And each step it takes, it is growing bigger and bigger and bigger.
Shoot it!
You want to shoot it?
David does.
No, I don't. You're the one with the daggers.
You ice spells.
Can we tell what it is?
Freeze
Go
the
and make
portal.
perception checks.
I don't think it can freeze magic.
Oh, Jesus, what the heck was that?
I don't know. Can elements freeze portals?
14?
No. You'll be able to... We'll see what everyone else gets. For their perception. Oh, Jack got a little bit better. And... David's never even heard of this type of creature or even know what it looks like.
Was that like a big dog down there? What is that?
He can't see it at all. He's like, oh, sparkly portal. Whoa.
Yeah, he's focused on the portal because it baffles him a
cool.
bit.
It's cool.
And as it gets closer, Jack and Jess, you kind of actually, Jess in particular, you'll recognize this.
Hellhound.
No. That's what you see.
Huh?
Running towards the portal.
What's a rancor?
Where?
Scroll down.
Oh, there we go. Interesting.
Jess, you know this as a Tarrasque.
And it's a different creature?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you see another one.
What
And
are
then-
they?
You see another Tarrasque.
Well, I know what it's called. Enlighten the human me that is playing this one. What is
Okay,
it?
so a Tarrasque is a 5-story, like almost 5-story tall, a gargantuan monstrosity, basically, that eats worlds, basically.
How big is this portal?
It's only in a person size,
So it won't be able to fit through?
as far as you know. You know, your character will know that magic is it has magic resistance against all magic, so it will be able to have advantage on saving throws.
Well, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad.
If you shoot magic missiles at it, it will reflect it. And it is a siege weapon, pretty much. You also know it is impossible to fully kill. And normally, there's only one in any material plane. This one has more. Is anyone... How close are you to the portal?
Oh. Probably shouldn't be.
Probably shouldn't
Very
be,
close,
but you were investigating the portal, so I have to ask, how close did you get to investigate the portal?
probably anywhere from 30 to 15 feet away.
Hell no.
Can you see that far?
Yeah, I was farther than that.
Okay. You will see a claw all of a sudden reach in from the left side of the portal.
Nope.
Try and grab through it, but only gets about 15 feet in. Then pull back. Only its arm got through.
Just smack its hand. No.
And then another one on the other side of the portal tries the same thing.
Sounds like we need to shut the portal.
It also,
Mm-hmm.
instead of grabbing at you or anything else, it grabs at the ground, digging its claws into the ground, pulls up a chunk of earth and pulls it through the portal.
Like a snack?
Yep. And then you see the other claw that was there reach in, wrap its fingers around the actual portal, and grab it and start to pull. You can see the portal start to deform.
Do we know of any way to shut a portal like this?
Use the scroll.
Scroll on, but you have to know where it's being cast. And normally it's in a high place, overlooking this.
On top of the bodies.
Alrighty.
Climb the bodies.
You're gonna try to climb the bodies?
I'm just telling them that.
I mean, there's a door.
What do you mean there's a door?
There's a door. There's
Where?
a front door. Right in front of it. Like, right behind the portal.
A door?
Yeah. Door into the tower.
Oh, how close?
How close to the portal? Or how close
Yep.
to you?
The portal!
About 50 feet away.
Okay. I'll point at the door.
Okay. You guys going through the door? Or through the portal?
David.
Why
you
would we
split
go
up.
through the
David
portal?
through the portal.
Oh, I guess if we want to end our campaign, let's go, everybody. Time to tank it.
We're splitting up.
Splitting up.
This is Mortal
Some
Kombat.
go
We all
through
have to split up.
portal,
Right,
the
yeah.
other.
Yeah. We have
Well,
to have
suddenly
really
we're in
awkward
different
cuts.
locations, so
Yeah.
we have no idea what's happened.
How am I in Milwaukee?
Okay, so you guys go to the door?
Yeah,
Why don't we just push the
Nothing.
necromancer through the portal and get eaten?
You
where
could.
is he?
He's at the top.
Possible tactic.
We'll just put a dead body in front of the portal so you can come and get it. Just push him in.
Okay,
Okay.
do it.
So, you guys appear in the tower. There is bones of bodies
What?
all over the
This is
floor.
a fuzzy tower.
Give it a sec, it'll load in. Blood stains on the ground, and bodies seem to be wrapped up.
It's so vile. The whole
like
sight
a
censored
cotton
it.
ball.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah. And in here, the stench of death is just everywhere. And also the stench of undead.
Did we get those potions made?
Yeah, you got some holy water.
Yeah, I'm sure she made him.
Yeah, you have the 12
Oh, yeah.
vials. You got that before she even got here.
12, so that would be 3 for each of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
Okay.
anybody have holy water to begin with? I feel like that's something somebody had.
Peyton. No, Peyton didn't have any. I don't think anyone had any
Really?
that I remember.
Okay.
Unless it was Michael's character.
I remember talking about it at one point, but again, we've been playing this for over a year.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in an empty room right now, besides the skeletons and the wrapped body. That isn't moving.
Not moving?
No, it's full undead.
Full undead, it's not undead?
Yeah, you could, if you want to go over there and stab it, you can.
Can I just catch it on fire instead?
Sure, if you want.
With a firebolt?
Firebolt, it's on fire.
Sweet.
It's not moving.
Okay. I'm just
And
gonna
now you
let it-
have the smell of burning in flesh. So, up to next level.
Okay. mean, I don't know if you've ever smelled rotting flesh, but it's kind of difficult to overpower.
No, I haven't really ventured out into the smelling rotting flesh thing yet.
Do enough camping and road tripping, you'll smell it.
You're really selling me on this camping thing.
If you do enough of it, the kind of camping in the little island area, you're not going to get that kind of stuff. Camping along the Snake River like my family did, you stumble upon some things. Or if you stop to pee on the side of the road.
When you pee on a dead body. Boy,
No, luckily none of them were people.
People.
People. Even dead animals, though. Oh my god.
Mm. So you're now up one floor.
Okay.
You can see it's starting to form rooms in this tower.
Oh my.
You got a door to your right, technically to your left, but our right, and another door to the on the left side.
Weird. 2 doors?
Yeah.
To enter the same room?
No, different rooms. As far as you can tell, they're different rooms.
Well, architecture.
Yeah.
That's very odd architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hear anything from either of the rooms?
Perception check.
13.
Not really.
Anybody else want to roll?
16.
17. They all rolled better than me.
Wrong one. Well, I'm still gonna count it because that's a natural 20 for Peyton. Plus 3, so that's 23. She will like. Where do you want her to listen? Like through the door or just in general?
Kind of a little bit of both, trying to figure out if there's any noise we can hear to figure out what direction we need to go.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be a lot of noise. She will tell you that there is a little bit of noise in that room and a little bit of noise in this room.
I don't see rooms.
You don't see rooms? Well,
I'm
they're
still on
black.
the bottom floor.
Yeah, we're supposed to see doors.
Oh, go to the right.
Oh.
So
Like, scroll to the right. You should see
there's
where
a
you guys
little
are
bit.
now.
Door.
Oh yeah, it's over here. You gotta move. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And there's noise over here, and then there's noise over here.
Is there any way, Jack, that you could sneak the door open and try to take a peek?
Do you want to touch the door?
What?
Touch the door.
Yeah.
David does.
Is the
with his
door
mage
fleshy like everything else?
No, it's a normal door.
I'll poke the door with my mage hand.
Is it booby trapped?
It's a door.
That's why I'm using my mage hand.
Are you
I
gonna
asked
open
if it
doors
was
with
booby
Nathan?
trapped.
Are you gonna check for traps?
hand. Yes.
You're making me feel
Alright.
like we should check for traps.
I mean, this is a necromancer's tower.
Well, yeah, it's a necromancer's tower.
Do it.
Investigation.
Oops.
I don't have good investigation.
Oh.
I'm distracted.
I have to check mage hand first.
Gonna check for traps? With your investigation roll? Oh! He's sneaky, at least.
He's sneaky.
Now open the door with your mage hand.
Okay.
David, you open the door.
Yes.
How far are
With
you
my
opening it?
mage hand. We're all
Probably
stepping
just
back.
enough for Jack to see through, at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'll peek.
You're peeking?
His stealth is 22.
Alright. Just gotta check something.
Like, if anybody notices the door moving, they'll probably think the flesh just kind of popped it open a little bit somehow. Because I'm assuming this tower is technically sort of living and is kind of not level constantly.
Yeah. Jack, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
It didn't work.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, you are now frightened from what you just saw.
Goodbye.
Let me just double check what it does.
I ran out of the tower.
No, you're not running out of the tower. You just cannot move closer to it.
Can he somehow describe to me what he sees?
Too scared.
No, you can describe it. It is a spirit-like entity that is. Once you look at him,
I don't do ghosts.
it is a horrifying visage, and you are scared for a full minute.
I'm gonna cry.
Can I talk him down?
Yeah. Go ahead and make another wisdom save, Jack,
Another one?
with advantage.
So 2?
Yeah, you get 2 total.
20.
There you go.
There you go.
You're able to calm yourself down.
Meditate.
You're meditating.
He is a monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to try to help talk him back down. Be like, it's okay. You know what we came here for. You know the kind of stuff we would see. You're plenty capable.
I'm not going in first.
Would I know anything about this terrifying, horrifying
Creature?
visage? Yeah.
Go ahead and make a
Ow.
insight roll. He's trying to base it off of what he's telling you. You can tell it's some type of spirit, entity, an undead, definitely.
I can't describe what it looks like. It was too terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because as you were calming down and tried to describe it to her, it flows to the door.
It comes out.
Why would it float to the door?
It doesn't matter about it.
It went through the door?
It went through the door.
Well, like, why would it float to the door?
It saw Jack.
It's falling.
With a 22 stealth?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 1
For stealth?
For horrifying visage.
for a wisdom save. So it still saw me.
No, that's you being scared. That has nothing to do with you being sneaky.
And let me double check.
I don't know, I failed something.
No, never mind. It did not. It did not see you, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's still there.
Sorry,
Am I
I'm
still
a
invisible?
little aggro today. Don't take it
You're all good.
personally.
Am I still
Most
stealth?
of my filter has been
Yeah.
removed.
Not really as... You're not as
peeking
confident in
in,
yourself.
Yeah, you probably would have, moved away still sneakily, but then freaked out.
Yeah, you're
So I
currently
lost
in
my
Because you're
God.
definitely terrified, but you're still a professional, and you still got a 22.
Yeah.
Unless with the wisdom roll being failed, you made him roll a different,
No,
stealth roll.
he'll have to now,
Okay.
because he had to regain his composure.
So yeah, that makes total sense.
So I have to roll a stealth again.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, who closed the door?
Not me. Must have been Peyton or Jess. Or the mage hand.
Close it with my mage hand.
Alright. I will need stealth from the rest of you, though.
Yikes.
And Peyton has disadvantage for it.
Ah!
Hey, she's all the way back there.
Ah!
She got natural 1. Oh, no!
Double. So did David.
Oh, no.
Man, I did okay.
One.
I have 0. I have +0.
They both rolled the ones.
Oh.
Oh,
The natural
shit.
1 squad, David.
What about you, Jack? Did you roll again?
No, I didn't roll yet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
I was like,
Okay.
is my screen just not loading properly?
No, I didn't.
21.
Decent.
Okay. So,
That's actually a really high roll for me.
Yeah.
Well, I have a +0 on stealth and I rolled a 14.
You rolled higher than I did.
okay. So, go ahead and do what you're going to do. I already know what they're doing.
Who?
The enemies.
There's one enemy.
You're in the Necromancer Tower.
There's one enemy in that room.
Yeah.
That's
that
what I meant.
specific room.
Right?
Well, how long does your mage hand last? How long does mage hand usually
Send
last?
in the mage hand.
It's
Well-
a cantrip. He can keep casting it.
Well, no, because my idea is have the mage hand hold a vial of holy water above the door.
A minute.
Yeah, it'll last a minute.
Either way, he can just cast it again.
Is there like a lip on top of the door that we could like?
Are you going to try
Put
to
it-
bucket trap
Yes.
this?
Sounds like
Yes. Exactly.
it. Okay, I'm down.
High or low?
High or low?
High or low?
I'm
rolling a d20.
High.
I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm rolling a d20.
High.
I'm rolling a d20. If I roll higher than a 10, then it opens outward. If I roll lower, it is going to be opening inward.
Okay.
So you-
well, if it depending on what way the door actually opened when we were looking in,
Yeah.
I would or would not do that.
Yeah. It's the opposite way. You can't put it without going inside the room.
Dang it! Sad day.
We just hold the hand. Just holds it above the door, and we just have to lure it out.
Yep.
There's nothing to
Okay.
do with putting it on the door.
So I guess
Uh,
set it on the lip of the door on top, so that way when he
No,
casts,
the hand just holds it.
the hand is gonna disappear in a minute.
Just recast it.
Well, call it out. Cat call him.
Yo, you bitch.
Nope.
I mean, you already got 2 people that are going to fail their stealth when they move. And they're going to have to move eventually.
Yeah, lure it out.
Lure it out.
Yeah, and then dump it on him.
I will say, you know that holy water will only do damage. It will not kill it instantly.
Well, yeah,
That's
I don't
fine.
expect it to kill instantly.
Yeah. It'll do some damage.
I was
But
gonna say it's a good start.
yeah, it's a start to it.
Yeah,
Do we know how to damage a spirit like this?
You can guess. Actually, do an Arcana check.
Because I feel like this is the kind of stuff we might try to ask about before we left.
Yeah, you would have asked this or researched it yourself.
Arcana, dude.
Fair. It's actually
Well,
the
that's not
exact
bad.
same roll as last time, but with a
There,
+2.
David knows all.
David knows.
Ah.
David was like, I got this.
That little
Okay,
piece of
so-
shit there is allergic to cinnamon. Yeah.
You know that
There you go.
all
You know who else is
non-magical
allergic to
attack-
cinnamon?
like
Satan,
all non-magical
Jordan. That's
weapon
what I said.
damage will not do any damage to it.
Satan.
So, sorry, what?
All non-magical weapon damage will not do anything to it.
Okay.
So
David will.
slap it with my mage hand is what you're saying.
David, you would know that this type of thing, they are most likely, if it's a spirit like that, it's most likely immune to cold and necrotic damage. You're not sure any of its other resistances.
If only there was an ice mage in our group.
It's immune to cold and necrotic.
What?
Yeah.
Nick, why did you even bring me on this stupid mission? You made everything immune to me.
Good news is if you die, you just make a new character. With, like, the same everything.
I don't even know if I have the energy for that.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's something you're gonna have to
David resurrects.
do not on this.
Yeah, actually he does.
True,
He
then Nick will be like,
regenerates.
oh, in this room, he's invincible to whatever he just chose.
No? I
These
don't
things
do
are
this.
immune to magic missiles. These things are immune to ice.
Well, that's a Tarask.
These things can skate on ice.
Is that all you have?
Yeah, I'm an ice mage.
BRB?
Y'all.
What?
You're missing his work.
Ow.
Yeah. The only thing that I said that was immune to the missiles was the Tarask.
Yeah, the Tarask itself, you said, was immune to magical. You said magical weapons, but I'm assuming you meant magic.
Like, it has a resistance to magic. It basically can get advantage on saving throws.
It just gets 2 rolls. You still can hurt it.
Yeah, you fully can hurt it. It's just resistant to a lot.
Oh yeah, resistant.
It is.
Yeah, resistant to all magic.
Yeah, basically, just think of the Tarask as a final boss.
Well, I'm thinking of the Trask as a Tyranid from a Warhammer 40k. Like, yeah, I kind of miss playing Warhammer actually. It's a fun
They have games.
Well, I meant like the actual like tabletop game.
They do have some good video games, though.
I know they've got a couple of pretty neat ones out. A lot of them
watched
don't
it.
really do justice to Tyranids, though.
I only played it once, where like 2 armies run either side, and then we spent hours
What?
doing a
Which
big
one?
battle with.
Total War?
I don't know. I just had my army of Eldar, and my
Eldar.
friend had a bunch of Space Marines, and then we just like duked it out.
Space Marines.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Space Marines aren't bad. Let's see. I've got a little bit of experience with the Grey Knights, Necrons, some Eldar and Dark Eldar. Tyranids are my jam, and I've played
Yeah, I
orcs.
just did all Eldars. All I ever did.
Eldar's pretty neat. Dark Eldar
I just
are
like the look.
oh yeah, they're space elves.
Yeah, they just look super cool. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make an army of these.
Not a fan of Tau. Never have been. Don't think I ever will be. I don't like Zinch from Chaos. I like Slanesh and Nurgle. Korn is fine. I don't like Zinch.
I will also
Forget-
say, you know, a few undeads that need holy water to stay dead.
Ooh, so we can't waste our stuff.
We can use 1 on this.
It doesn't need a full bottle.
Okay.
Just needs sprinkling of it.
Sounds good to me.
I like the bucket on the door idea.
Honestly, if I had rolled right, I would have gave you the kill. Honestly,
I wouldn't expect them to
would've
die,
been,
but
that would have
would've
been
been
really cool.
like the rule of cool was there. Like that would have killed him. Like
cool. That would have been hilarious.
it would have been. I'd be like, well, no, that's too cool. I cannot deny that.
Oh, I spelled that wrong, didn't I? I
Bad
did,
idea.
dang it. Sorry.
All good. So,
Uh,
what do you guys
the
want to
frick?
do?
How do I keep doing that? Sorry, I keep on ending up like 2 pages up, typing in the middle of paragraphs.
All good.
Dave's not back yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, I'll give the little blurb on the Trask while we're waiting.
Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, I worked 72 hours on 7 days.
Yeah, that just sucks.
I'm tired.
How many days?
7?
So you're working 10 hours a day, basically?
Kind of. Let's see. Today I was 2 to close. Yesterday I was 2 to close. I think the day before it was 12 to close. I don't know. I was supposed to have a few short days where I came in at 4, but except for today and yesterday, I came in at noon. Well, I guess, what was it? Wednesday, she let me leave 2 hours early.
So you're hourly, right?
No, I'm salary. 20 more hours and I will make what I need for the pay period. I need 92 hours
How many-
pay period.
How many a week do you...
42.
normally?
Yeah, about 40, 42 hours is what they want a week.
So they don't, like, fuck you over with salary?
No. My actual salary. Like, if we were fully staffed, it would be easy. I'd be getting great pay. But understaffed, I'm like, I don't know if this is worth it.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Yeah, we, on Friday, I think we had like 6 people, and it was just cakewalk.
See, I had...
Because like on Tuesday and Wednesday, there's 3 of us. It's a huge difference. Having double the staff,
Yeah.
even though it's a Friday.
See, today was Saturday. We had... Well, not we. I wasn't even there in the morning. We had 3 people this morning to run the front counter, drive-thru, and kitchen. It's like, that's not enough people. Especially since the one of the people is a trainee. He's only been there a couple weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah, and our general manager insisted on having the front doors unlocked. I'm like, what the frick is she thinking?
So they don't care.
She's not there. Why would she?
Exactly.
Well, as soon as our morning shift lead, she's not even a manager. As soon as she left, I locked the doors. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. No.
I remember a Friday, and he only gives 4 people. And there's like internet orders going off, someone constantly at the till, there's shakes to be made, and then there's 3 other stations to man with 4 people.
Man, I would be so fast at making shakes there now.
Yeah, but guess who's making our shakes?
Lisa?
Yep.
Ugh. So, like, only half of them are making it out because the other half are wrong. Or have a spoon
She's just
in
really
them.
slow.
God.
Takes forever. So slow.
Honestly, a 4-person rush at Fat Burger sounds like a dream right now.
Yeah. No, yeah. It wasn't. It was doable. It just sucked compared to like last Friday when there's 6 of us.
Because, I mean, yeah.
And we didn't even
have-
need Lisa. We just kicked her in the back and made her do dishes.
That's
I
great.
didn't even need her. Just hang out in the back.
Yeah, if we have our lobby open, we have our lobby, drive-through, DoorDash, Uber, and mobile orders to worry about.
Yep.
Yep, so I'm like, cool, what the frick do you expect us to do? I had a trainee
Yeah.
let's see, two actual trainees on my shift alone. One of the people this morning was a trainee. And
what's the staff supposed to be?
The staff?
Yeah, like how many people are supposed to be there?
Let's see. Going based off of like actual positions, there's a dish person, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 people, I think minimum is what like the place is designed for.
At one time?
At one time.
And yeah, how many?
Let's see, we had David in the kitchen plus a trainee. She's doing really well, but she's still a trainee. She can't really handle rushes on her own. Let's see. I had a trainee in the window because she can't do anything else. Not entirely their fault. They don't have any time to be trained in anything else. One of our kitchen people that was scheduled on today is also cross-trained sort of for the counter area, so I had him do that. We've got another 17-year-old who can do 2 things at once, not 3 or 4, so that's something. And then me.
So you had like half the staff?
Pretty much.
And half of them were trainees?
Let's see, 2 of them are trainees.
Ouch.
One of them is supposed to be a kitchen person. He was scheduled to be a kitchen person, but I was short 2 people. So I was like, no, I'm not unlocking the doors. If I unlock the doors,
you're short 5 people.
Anything. Technically, yeah. Because I had 2 plus 3 and then myself. So yeah, 5 people short with the 2 trainees. That's still more than 5 people short on a Saturday.
I went to Nick's McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And the drive-thru lady, there's like 2 girls there, and the girl was just going off. She was like, "We need to train more people on grill. This is bullshit." She's just doing like right in front of me. It's like handing me my change, and she's like, "This is bullshit. We need to train more people on grill. Like this is what the hell's just going off." I was like, "Oh shit."
Damn.
Like seems like
everybody
a lot of these fast food places have this problem.
Oh yeah, no, it's like a huge problem right now nationwide. So I mean, like I can't exactly be mad at my general manager because 2 people who were scheduled on today didn't show up or like called out. The trainee for the drive-thru area, I wasn't sure if they were gonna show up because it's like hit or miss with them.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I don't know.
They should like pay more and people care.
Oh, that's a huge thing because minimum wage at our location was $7.25. They have just now raised it to $10, and they're still like slowly bumping people up. It's like not everybody goes up to $10 at least. Yeah, and that's they only raised it to $10 because the surrounding McDonald's are at 10 minimum. They're like 10, 11. It's the only reason. Yeah, I'm at my wit's end. David's at his. I'm like, there's only so much I can put up with before I decide it's not worth it. And seriously, I put up with a lot from my workplaces.
The bathroom flooded the other day.
The bathroom?
The men's bathroom, the stall. It's just shooting out water.
From the toilet tank?
The stall. It just kept...
the urinal?
Acting like the urinal. It kept just shooting water out like you were pushing the button over and over again.
Oh.
Luckily there's a drain, so it didn't like leave the bathroom, but it was just crazy. I was like in there like trying to rip shit apart, and there's no way to turn it off. And David finally shows up at like 6 o'clock. Called some people, like messed with it, and was basically, I heard him. He was like, "Can we just do this tomorrow?" Like he wanted just to go all night.
Leave it.
Like, hey David, you want the whole place to possibly be flooded up by tomorrow? Because do you really trust that drain? Because I certainly freaking don't right now.
You should have let him free day off.
Yeah,
At least it wasn't like actually backing up. I Me personally, right now, as I am right now, I'd be like, no, we're closing, or I'm calling the health department. Pick and choose your battles.
You can't have toilet water just running.
No. No, you can't.
No.
I don't care if there's a drain on the floor. This is backing up. We're closed.
Yeah, I know. No, that didn't happen. We finished it out.
Good job.
See, what was really kind of funny about our manager insisting the front door stayed unlocked is she told our supervisor, but she didn't tell me. She didn't say, hey, make sure the doors are unlocked for today. She just told the other person to make sure the doors were unlocked. When there was 3 of them. On a Saturday.
Yeah, she's pretty much like your cousin, kind of checked out.
I mean, she's kind of overworked too. I mean, she did have to take over while David and I were in Spokane. But I mean...
If you're the manager, she should be telling you, like, she needs to communicate.
Yeah, I think that is honestly my biggest issue, is she doesn't communicate with me.
That's what it
Not
sounds
directly,
like.
yeah. She communicates through other people and with, like, written stuff in a notebook that is lost half the time. But she doesn't actually, like, face-to-face talk to people. Like, one of our employees that isn't showing up, she told her, hey, you need to talk to me when you come in. And then instead of going, hey, we need to talk, she goes, well, she's ignoring me, so I'm just going to leave, so you talk to her. I'm like, fine. Fine.
Like, Sullivan actually talks to Jenna every day about all the issues.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was something that I was, happy with over there. Sullivan was a little bit
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
You worked more hours this week than the manager did. And Bianca.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. With the scheduled hours, I worked 10 more, at least. I did the math.
Than the store manager.
The GM worked 32 hours?
Yeah. No, Jess worked like 70 hours.
No, I've worked 72 hours as of today.
In 1 week?
Yeah.
Yeah. The last 7 days. I've worked 72 hours.
You said you worked 42 a week.
No, we're supposed to work 42 a week. See, that's fine. I can handle that. That's easy. Like, I'm a workaholic.
You're
I can
getting
do
paid
that.
for the extra 30 hours?
No!
That's what I was asking, if you were getting fucked over on the salary.
Well, for this, yes.
Absolutely.
In general, not so much. But for this, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got fucked over, like, you worked almost double.
Yeah.
You didn't get paid for it.
Yeah. No, in the last 7 days, I've worked just about as much as I need in a whole pay period.
Yeah, it's like every day she's like, Jess, can you come in early?
Yeah. Well, and it's honestly because people are calling out or not showing up.
Just be like, put me on hourly
Right.
and give me overtime, bitch.
Pay more that way.
Give me that 30 hours of overtime, and I'll do it.
Let's see about the math.
Jess, you have all the power. Without you, she's screwed.
Yeah, dude, I'd be like, put me on hourly, pay me.
Yeah.
Fucking pay me, and I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs it. She needs it.
Yeah.
Then maybe, like, her boss would be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe someone else needs to be manager.
Well, evidently, they keep trying to hire other managers, but they're all just terrible.
Yeah, so in the last 7 days, if I was working hourly and got overtime, I would have made $1,700.
Exactly.
Jeez.
And then you got ripped off $300.
I might have to bring that up in our
Yeah, you
next
do.
manager meeting.
If that keeps happening, I would.
No,
It's like, I understand I'm salary, but these are extenuating circumstances. Like,
You don't abuse me for 30 hours. I'll work 45.
Yeah.
I'll work
You know,
45,
like,
even 50, easy.
yeah.
72
GM of
hours
Domino's.
in 7 days?
Yeah. That's
No,
stupid.
they could hit me at 50
Yeah.
if shit was going down.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be okay with 50, but if
But
they're making me 70 and they're paying
Yeah.
me for 40,
Yeah.
Literally 10 more hours, which is
Fuck
basically
you.
2 more shifts.
Yeah.
I am at my salary
Yeah.
hours for the 2 weeks.
yeah, I'd bring that up. Be like, I'm taking fucking time off because I've hit my,
Yeah.
I've hit my fucking salary. I'm done for the week.
Yeah, you need to tell her to, like, I know there's low staffing and you need another manager, but you shouldn't be working
least-
that much.
That's,
for that pay.
That or
Let's
at least
see.
get paid
1,
for it.
2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
exactly.
5. Got
Otherwise, it's just slave labor.
Whoops. So, what am I scheduled the next few days?
I might
After
put in
tomorrow?
60 hours a week, but I'm getting paid for it.
Right, yeah. That's the difference.
Did you take a picture of next week's schedule?
I did.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you have... When was your last day off?
Last
Sunday?
Saturday?
Sunday?
Well, we got back Friday. I had Saturday off. I worked Sunday.
Yep. And she has tomorrow off.
Yeah, so I worked... Well, the last 7 days, I worked a week straight.
Oh, okay.
Which, again, I don't mind necessarily. I have a day off tomorrow. I understand, again, we're...
And then your next day off is Friday.
Yeah.
Let's
Friday.
see. 2 to close. 4 to close. 2 to close. 4 to close. 2 to close. Off. 2 to close.
Okay, so I'm just going to assume 2 for the rest of it. So 8 and 8 is 16. Yeah, 3 more days I'll have gone over my salaried hours.
Well, okay, what's your hours for this week? This coming up one. Like, does it start Sunday? Is it Sunday to Saturday?
It's Monday through Sunday.
Well,
Is it the
the actual, well, they're really weird about it.
Winco's Sunday
2,
through
3, 4,
Saturday.
5, yeah. I mean, the schedule is, Monday through Sunday.
Okay. So how many hours you got?
Let's see. 8, 6,
45?
45 hours
Next
next
week?
week?
If
So-
she doesn't call you in,
I was gonna
'cause
say,
you have 2
that,
4 to closes.
Yeah.
yeah, 4 to close almost never actually happens for me. It's
She-
usually 2 or 12 that
She
I end up
asked you to
coming
come
in.
in early and tell her to suck a fat one.
Well, see, she was trying to let me leave at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, because I guess she realized, oh, frick, she's working more than me this week.
Yeah, 'cause if you can
And I
just
still
work
ended up
this
leaving an hour
hour,
later.
That's fine. Like 40-something hours, that's...
Exactly, yeah, 45, 50 hours,
Oh
that's
yeah,
fine.
45.
Yeah,
Your
I can
salary,
do that.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
72,
normal.
though, I'm like,
Just tell her you're busy all week. Just tell her you got stuff going on, you got obligations. You almost worked an additional week worth of hours this week, so...
Yeah. Just bring up. I worked 70 hours last week.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
And then she keeps leaving early, too.
Why?
I don't know, it's like as soon as either Jess or I get there, she just pieces out. And I usually get there at 2, so
subtracting
she's there for like 7 hours, I guess.
6 hours from next week, 111 hours for this pay period.
What a crime.
But you're supposed to have like 10 staff.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, our minimum,
You're shorthanded, and then she leaves early.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Like
Like
what?
every day.
Well, not
At
every
least
day.
Sullivan, he'll
Third
stay
is
late
she'll end up
before
staying
she's
like
in.
hours after.
Feels like a lot. At least whenever I show up, she's already gone.
Yeah, this last Wednesday, she said she had an interview at 4:30, and she goes, "Oh, I forgot I have my second COVID shot. I have to leave at 2." I'm like, okay.
Did you do the interview?
No, I've never interviewed anyone before. She goes, "We have some questions. Like, we have a little packet of them." I'm like, "Friggin', where are those?"
Just do what she does and just hire them anyway. Doesn't matter. She'll take anybody.
And that's the problem.
Are you a living human being? Oh, you're 15 and can only work 4 hours at a time? Sure, hop on.
Yeah, we hired a 15-year-old.
Is that legal?
Oh yeah, with stipulations. If they have parental consent and all that legal jargon and whatever, they can only work 4-hour days during the week. And they can only work, I think, until 7 p.m. Weekends, I think they're allowed to work until 8. They're allowed to work 8 hours total on the weekends for only, I think, 12 hours total a week.
I mean, what? You might as well do that instead of hiring an adult, right?
20 hours a week. Sorry, 20 hours a
Right,
week.
that person's never even gonna get trained.
No.
I mean,
They're getting
the
thrown into the fire.
Yeah,
the
they
kid
don't
we
train
hired is
anyway.
doing better than the 2 trainees we had today. The 2 counter trainees. Chloe's doing great. Chloe's our kitchen person.
She's my mentee.
Yes. Who spends more time with my husband than I do.
You know why she's doing good? Because I trained her.
Because you're actually training her.
That's funny because they said like every time I fuck up is because David trained me
Okay.
and he did it wrong.
Sure.
But you know, that's coming from 19, 20-year-old girls. So.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I just okay.
Yeah, I was the main cook there for like 8 years, but yeah, I did things.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and you did half of their job for them.
Yeah.
Not one of them, but
They're
at
like,
least the other.
why did you do it like that? I was like, because David trained me.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Like, no.
Nah.
I'm sure 8 years of policy following is wrong. I'm sure.
Don't nitpick me, please.
Right. Just let me make this burger.
Oh,
Nick's just over there like with the stress ball. Fucking.
Nick's just like, God damn it. Training's
This is
over for the night.
goddamn week.
sorry. Just wanted to
Y'all
complain until
good.
David got back. He got back, and I kept going.
Hold on, Jess did a rant roll. I think the monsters shot themselves in the head. Can we get a suicide roll for these monsters?
Oh my god.
Yay, they're dead! They
Oh,
did!
hell yeah.
That's how you kill spirits.
Booyah!
He tried to kill himself, but he can't because he's undead.
The spirit
He
was
was like, I wish I could die again!
The spirit was like,
God, make it stop!
Try to kill itself.
70 hours a week! I only haunt this place for 20! No.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I hate that place so much. I'm modifying my work schedule through a lie.
What?
There will be record of speaking of lies if you speak of them here.
What?
Yeah.
They are petty enough to possibly go through things they know are
Well,
recorded.
good, then I'll quit. Because that's creepy.
It's creepy, but it's legal.
Well, they
Let's
can
not
enjoy.
let's not talk about that kind of stuff
I'll
in
go-
a recorded environment.
I'll go
Yeah.
find a... Hold on. Let me hit the stream.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are they? Was your day off? Oh. So... Nah, man. I don't get called in early. ever. I'm done with that shit. Fuck, I'll just show up an hour late. What do you think of that? Yeah.
And we're back.
Hi, Ginga.
Hello.
Hi, Dark Wolf.
Hi.
DnD! When DnD?
I could complain about work for days.
Oh, I know.
And it makes
It's
me
all
sad
good.
because I like working.
Good session, guys.
Yikes.
See you guys next time.
On the Angry Jess Show.
Angry gesture.
Pretty much, huh?
This is like your anger podcast.
I can
Yep.
make one of
You're gonna
those.
hear all the drama
Mm-hmm.
from a whole week.
Mhm.
Watch me vent.
Week's worth of bullshit.
You must be an air duct system because you can vent.
Boom. Boom.
Jack's symbol is all diagonal.
Oh god, what happened?
You rotated
Oh,
yourself.
no! Jack's down.
Help!
Oh no!
Hi.
We died.
It's spreading the plague.
It's up to you, David.
Bye. I'll just
You
leave.
have to, yeah, or you have to kill it.
I'll
and
just
then
freeze the
run
door on the way out.
Shit.
I'm going to the tropical region.
Well,
You retired.
I'll let those rancors eat the world. As I'm sipping on mimosa.
Before you get swallowed.
No salt. I said no salt.
So yeah. And then Jess says that once I find a job, it's her turn, so
pretty much,
it's
yeah.
all the strategy to get us out.
Although,
Cool.
our only other good worker, if she quits, I'm gonna be like, sorry, I'm out. She's the only thing holding this place together besides me. And David.
Damn.
So I went by Jimmy John's today, and they're like, yeah, starting pay $11 with it, and then $1 raise within 30 days.
Yeah.
So,
He's gonna
And
have
tips?
50 cents in 5 months.
not including tips.
I mean, you deliver?
For delivery drivers, they say it's $15 to $20 an hour.
You don't do that?
I
we don't have a delivery
No.
system of our
They do
own. No.
Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff.
Yeah, mobile orders, people come in and
No,
pick
at
up
Jimmy
themselves.
John's.
Like, I wouldn't do it?
Would you be a delivery driver?
I don't know. I really hate how scummy businesses are when they're like, $15 an hour. With tips included.
Huh?
They always like try to say that it pays a bunch, but that's only like if the tips are good.
Yeah.
So it's 11 plus tips?
I think, yeah. Hopefully. They could just be like, oh, yeah, it's $7.25 plus tips. So I've
Dude,
seen a
it's-
few places do that.
Like GPS, it's pretty easy to be a delivery driver.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to just
I did
get
it
out
for
of food
Domino's. It wasn't
in
bad.
general. I don't want to do food no more.
Yeah.
I want to explore other career potential
Oh my
stuff. Basically, I'm just sick of being greasy.
I really honestly don't mind food. I enjoy it. What I don't enjoy is being taken advantage of. Because I will work hard.
Hell no.
I don't know how that place is still running. It's so bad.
'Cause,
Seriously.
pretty much up until about 2 weeks ago, they were saying, yeah, no, we're not going to pay more. We can't afford that. nobody's gonna buy our food, nobody's gonna work. It's like, okay. And then, the last one, like, hey, they're paying $11, so pay your employees $11. It's like, you're only saying that because everybody's leaving.
Jeez.
We're like near a rich neighborhood too, so like people aren't gonna care if food goes up 50 cents.
Yeah, the people who do care, they can go somewhere else. Seriously. We had a lady
Are you like a franchise?
Yeah, we're a franchise.
So someone at corporate's gonna want, either way, is gonna want that place to succeed.
Yeah. That's only gonna work if they keep the workers happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they keep workers, which requires them to be at least a little bit happy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they have corporate ever come in? Have you ever seen?
We get corporate inspections, but I don't think they do anything like specific.
Wait, who's the owner?
Some guy with like a mansion farm, 50 minutes from here.
Like, what else does he own?
Well, he owns 7 locations.
7 Dairy Queens.
Yeah.
So he's on top of that shit.
He's one of those boomers that thinks that people making minimum wage shouldn't be a living wage.
Yeah, he goes, minimum wage is not a living
assholes.
wage. He goes, it's never been a living wage. I don't know what he thinks it is, but he says...
Yeah, what is it?
Minimum wage has never been, like, the minimum living wage. It's like, what the frick were you making when you were a kid?
He thinks that people should work multiple jobs.
Yeah, if you can only earn a minimum wage, you need to work several jobs.
He's one of those guys who's been so rich for so long that he has no idea what money actually is as a concept anymore. He has an entire side office for like training, and it has like a garage and stuff, and it's as big as like a normal house.
It's a 3-car garage with a second story. and 2 bathrooms. It's got 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
It has a bathroom in the lower story and in the upper office area.
So this guy is just so devoid of what it means to actually be a person that he has garbage opinions.
Sounds like he sucks at his job.
Yeah, basically.
He's just out of touch with reality. He just really is. He tried so hard to not pay people more than $7.25. Our tiny store, was the highest paying store he had. And we are the second lowest earning. It's like, oh, God.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's like you can get away with it if it was anywhere else in Idaho, but Boise is basically Spokane, so...
Yeah.
They kind of have to pay more here, because everything here costs about what things cost in Spokane, so...
Oh yeah. When we first started looking down here, the cost of housing was cheaper than in Spokane, but now it's much higher. A studio bedroom is like $1,300.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Thing of this place... Because Californians are coming over here and buying a bunch of property. It's like the new hot place to be.
Yeah. A lot of people in California
A studio?
A studio. Yeah. Not even a 1-bedroom. A studio.
My 2-bedroom was $1,200.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Garage, bathroom.
So we're like really
Bedroom.
lucky to have this place for what we have it for.
Probably wouldn't have been down here if it wasn't for the pricing of this house. Because this house is way cheaper than any small apartment. So.
Yep.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they kind of have to pay people more. Otherwise, no
Even
one
if
can
they're
live
just
here.
teenagers. Because... Yeah.
Next, I mean, that's all I want is like $12 an hour.
Yeah. So basically just let us pay our bills.
Yeah.
Well, for him, it's let him pay his bills. For me, it's like, don't freaking... don't screw me over like this.
Yeah, that's a week of bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, offer us something. It's like, I know we're salaried, but that doesn't mean, you can...
Work me a 70-hour week.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like what they need is a third manager for those extra 30-something hours.
Yeah, I know. You just covered 30 hours. Like,
yeah.
That's a whole full-time job.
Yeah.
Someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll probably have different jobs within the next couple months. So
yeah, and it's like I've got super desirable experience. I got the job that I have now in 3 days. I put the application in, and I had it 3 days later.
Yeah, since the city's growing so quickly, jobs are really easy to get.
Oh, and a lot of people aren't wanting to work at all. A lot of people just aren't
the
working.
unemployment payment is paying way better than anything that pays down here.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
I think it's like generally, what is it, 70% of your paycheck? Or 60?
I think
60 to 70 of like your median annual like check that you got per week, and then $300 on top of that.
Yeah. So it's like
so basically 100%.
Yeah. You basically just paid to stay home and not do anything. So like, why would you go work
just
a
stay
terrible
home.
job?
So just stay home.
Stay
hey,
home.
at least Michael's getting his money.
Right? That explains why he's still hanging out.
Yeah, because his shit just started kicking in. Now he's just getting paid to stay home.
Yeah, you can just smoke weed and play VR
Yeah,
mini golf.
why quit smoking weed when they're paying me?
Yeah. I wish I was so angry when they called us back to Fatburger after like 3 weeks. Yeah. I was like, I was making double. I was making so much more money.
Crazy. Who came up with that?
The government. They're trying to make the economy not collapse because everybody was out.
Dumbass government.
Yeah.
Pay everyone to not work.
It was so nice. I'm like, this must be what it feels like to live in Sweden.
Oh, I bet it was great.
Yeah. It was a pretty chill 3 weeks. That's when I was playing all those Resident Evil games.
Like, I took 6 months off, but I paid for it out of my savings. So
Right. Yeah.
I wasn't getting paid.
You should have been.
Yeah.
I know. Well, they denied my unemployment.
Why?
So stupid.
Because I told the truth, and I should have just been a liar.
Well, what truth did you tell? What did you say?
I said they fired me because I made my own schedule, and the owner told me not to do that. So they're just like, oh, okay, you're fired. I could have just said they fired me for no reason, and then I would have got unemployment.
That's messed up.
But, I gave them a reason to deny my unemployment by telling the truth. I should have just lied.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could appeal that.
Probably could have, but I had 20 grand in the bank, so I was like, fuck it, I'm out.
Right.
Had.
Now I'm half that.
Still not bad.
I was gonna say, that's still something.
Better than half the people at Fatburger that were like, man, I don't know if I can afford this $3 lunch today. I was like, what are
I had to
you
get 2
doing?
jobs, but
I feel so bad. A lot of
Hey,
these
you have a
people
house.
working for us are like, well, I can't afford lunch today. I had to pay.
Oh, yeah, that's our
this
new
bill, that
kid,
bill,
Zach.
the other bill. I'm like, well, frick. Because most of these kids are earning like maybe $200-300 a check,
yeah.
and I'm like, how are you affording? Like, how can you afford a phone bill with this?
Right.
And gas money?
That was
What?
like Jarrett every single day. And Michael. I'm like, what are you people doing? How do you have like $5 in your bank account?
I know. That's
That
Taylor,
used to be
dude.
me, to be sure, though. That used to be me.
No, Taylor, literally. Taylor's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I said to her, but she's like, well, let's check my bank account right now. I have $3. I was like, oh my god, you have $3 in your bank account, Taylor.
So
And you complain about working
Yeah.
longer than a 5-hour shift.
Right.
And you start complaining.
It's like
You have $3! Oh my god, how do you live your life?
I know. I would die.
No
It's like
way.
I'm working that job too now. I was saving up every month. Like,
It's just 20-year-olds don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I know, it's gonna blow all their money on stupid stuff.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I know I say it all the time, but one of our 17-year-olds is the breadwinner for her family.
Yikes.
She gets paid, and they take her grocery shopping. They take all of her money. And I'm like, girl, you need to get out of there.
Like, what does everyone else do in the family?
Apparently nothing.
I'll just send my kid to work.
Why do they
think
I need to
they
pop
own
out a
that
bunch of
place.
kids
Really?
so I can
Yeah.
send them to work.
Right? This is... I have kids for a living.
Yeah.
God.
What is a Mormon?
Trigger the cat.
Get
Trigger
him.
the cat. She's triggered.
Cat's
He's
a Mormon
triggered.
confirmed. No.
She's triggered.
I don't like
Go to work,
cat.
cat.
Kitty cat.
Make money for Jack.
She's the one that sends me to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Cat's
Now I have a
spoiled.
couple of rat babies to provide for.
Want to eat a rat, kitty?
Maybe. No.
Want to eat a rat? Want to hunt a rat, kitty?
I will destroy that cat.
She wants to hunt a rat.
Well, she can have the mouse that might be running around still.
She'll do it.
She can have that one. Fly her out
Right.
for a few days.
Cat
Want
is
to kill a mouse,
spoiled.
kitty?
Has a whole room
You want
it
to play with a
doesn't
mouse
use.
for 10 hours till it dies?
Yeah, why don't you and your cat come down? We'll borrow your cat and you can just hang out for a while. Give you $50.
Just hide your cat in the carry-on. Sir, what's that noise in your bag? Nothing. So,
It's my alarm.
my vibrator.
Oh god. Oh man. Well, I just got derailed for like an hour.
We did it! We ruined next night!
Thanks for the venting stream, Nick.
Hmm?
Thanks for the venting stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I think the primary participants will be you and me, Jack. David's got plenty to complain about,
Nick's Dr. Phil.
but he's not like us,
And we're on the show.
I used to internalize it.
which is not good for you.
Well, you're the one with the giant burn on your arm.
Yeah, this thing is nasty. It's like all red around it. So yeah.
David's used to not having a responsibility. He just has to show up.
I wish.
Yeah. You have all the responsibility.
I'm
as a
literally
manager.
the only cook that does anything. So
Yeah, pretty much.
Not that kind of responsibility. I mean, like,
people responsibility.
managing other people. Like, obviously, you have to do your job, but
Yeah.
she has to manage a bunch of people calling in and being trash.
True.
Yeah. David gets there at 2. My 4 o'clock person came in. It's 6 o'clock. My 4 o'clock's going, hey, can I have a half-hour break? I'm like, what do you want me to do about my 3 o'clock person? They've been here for an hour longer than you. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. You will go when I tell you to go.
Like, I got in at 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I got in at 2 o'clock today, and one of the kids says, hey, well, he was sent on a 15-minute break. The person who got there at 9 goes, hey, can I have a half-hour break? I'm like, oh, we just sent somebody on a break. Like, I don't know. Like, you're a morning person. I'm a closer. What?
Yeah.
What?
Just tell her
But
to
you're the
it turns
manager, aren't you?
Yeah. Talk to Bianca.
It was, let's see, yeah, I got there at 2 o'clock. The guy who was sent on a 15-minute break got there at 11. And the kid who I was talking to got there at 9, and he was off at 3.
So why did the 9 person get a break after the 11?
Exactly. By the time my 11 o'clock got back, I'm like, you know, kid, you can have a chance to eat. But I don't know if you want to take a whole half-hour break, because by the time you get back, you got 10 minutes left. I'm like, you can definitely have a chance to eat. I'm not going to tell you no to eating.
That's how it was with Chloe, too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And like in Idaho law, lunch breaks are not required. I do not have to give anybody a lunch break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
You
it's
hear.
douchebags.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna not give people there for 8+ hours a freaking break.
I worked for like over 5 hours before.
Today?
Did my break,
Yeah, he got there at 3 and only was able to get his break by like 8 o'clock. And that's because we had a lull in like food orders.
At Winco, if I don't take my break within 5 hours, I actually get in trouble.
Oh yeah, no, Washington
Washington
State is an excellent workers' state. Idaho
I don't
sucks.
want lunch in 5 hours, I get in trouble.
Between 2 and 5 hours. Well, after 2 hours and before 5 hours.
Yeah.
If you work for more than 5 hours, you have to have a lunch break. And
Yeah,
4 hours, you can have a 10-minute break.
Yeah, I don't take my 10s, but I take my lunch because I'll get in trouble if I don't.
Yeah.
Because Winco is worker-owned? Like a union thing?
Employee-owned?
Employee-owned, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of good, right? They make sure that you're actually
No, it's funny because you're like, people are begging for their lunch, and they're forcing me to take their lunch.
Right.
Just the complete opposite.
Oh, I know.
I think there's a waiver you can sign, but you have to sign it for every single time.
Yeah.
But no, they can be
waive my
fined
10-minute
heavily for not giving employees breaks in Washington.
Yeah.
In Idaho, there's nothing.
Can you waive your lunch too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a specific legal form though, and I'm sure most employee places like don't actually have those like on hand.
Yeah, I would never do that.
So yeah, so you can see why Jess and I are looking for different jobs.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it's like we can just get another job real quick, and it'll pay at least more.
Probably.
Yeah, I wish Panda didn't suck, because being paid $15 an hour would have been sweet.
Panda sounds like my kind of jam though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
15 down here is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be a manager at Panda.
I was thinking about it.
For sure.
Yeah.
You'd like it.
Probably make really good money too.
Yep. They're very professional.
As long as you
I would
like
love
the
that.
work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I would actually. I'm sure it would be something I would enjoy to do.
Yep.
They always brag about how much they pay people.
Mm-hmm. Good benefits.
Because David just didn't like it.
The trainer was just garbage.
Yeah, it was literally just the trainer.
It's like the head chef, basically.
Head chef going, "This is how you do it. Okay, have fun. Bye."
And like you have to like, there's like different times to turn on the heat on and off with the oils and stuff, and yeah, it was not good.
Yeah. Like it's actual cooking, which is cool.
So once I find a good job, my impressions of Boise will be better.
Because with the job and the drivers, it ain't the shiniest of stars.
No.
The traffic?
No one turn signals here, dude. It's so annoying.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. It's the worst.
It's California plus Seattle on the roads here.
The only reason people aren't dying left and right is because there's like a fajillion like lanes and the roads are really open.
If people drove like this in Spokane, everybody would be dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Like Spokane has douchey drivers and they try to get in quick when they can and stuff, but
Yeah.
at least most of them signal and you know what they're doing. Over here, people just go. They just do turn after lane change with no signals. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
That's fucking stupid.
Everyone goes like 25 miles over the speed limit on like every road.
I've seen more light runners here in the past 5-6 months than I have in Spokane ever.
So literally everyone from California moved to Boise.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see if this keeps up.
We'll be back sooner than we thought.
Yeah. We'll probably get this place all nice enough and then sell it double for what we bought it for, and then come up and try to find a house with our nest egg. 'Cause this house will be worth at least $40,000 if we sell it. So
this house is already worth 12 more than we paid.
Yep. Because we paid 22.
Yeah.
And he
almost a good idea.
Yeah. Because, yeah, he only charged us half of what it was worth. So.
Pretty much, yeah. He's like, I just basically want it gone.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to deal with it. I want to move somewhere comfortable and be with family.
Yeah, he moved to a town with, like, a really small population.
Like 1,700 people, I think.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's our, once something changes, that's our plan, is to move back up.
It's at least a decent enough down payment on it.
For sure, yeah.
Small place
40,000?
up there.
That's a very good down payment.
Right?
I mean, if
How's
you
your
do
credit?
20,000.
My credit's great. I'm in like the 800s, I think.
Mine is.
Mine was only
Non-existent right now?
Oh,
784.
well, that's good. 784
So
is
if
good.
yours is better than mine, that's crazy.
We just need to get Jess's up.
Yeah. Well, my credit went from bad to non-existent because I got rid of the collections that I was paying on.
That's right, you need to get a credit card.
Yeah.
To
So I need
start
to
building
get
up.
something to build my
If
credit.
you could
up.
just put it in David's name, but have that kind of down payment, that's probably doable.
That's true. We tried doing that for the down payment down here, but I didn't make enough money. I
You
think.
had too many accounts. Too many accounts.
But if you have that kind of money, like for a down payment,
Yeah.
I feel like that's something.
You've got 2 less credit cards though.
Yeah.
And
Really?
Yeah, I just paid off my GameStop credit card and my Tyroma credit card, so.
because I guess those count as accounts. Because he had
You
those
have to
two.
close them?
I haven't closed them yet because I hear it's bad for your credit score.
So yeah.
So if
that'll
you
be a
have the
hit,
account, but there's no owing money, does it not
think
count against you?
I think
it's still an account.
Does it still count against me if it's not
It
done?
might, yeah.
That's garbage.
So you gotta close
we have
them.
to figure that out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we need
either
to
way,
talk
your
to
credit's
somebody.
still going to be way better than mine, and it's going to be easier to
Yeah.
fix. than
So I would
mine
love
is.
to close them. I don't need them anymore.
Yeah, oh
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we're not going to be able to leave for a couple of years, so if you close them, sure, your credit will take a hit, but you'll be able to build it back up
That's
because
true.
you've got everything else.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we have about, 2 more years worth of payments?
Ish.
Less? A little
Yeah.
less?
Oh.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because let me check my phone. I've been keeping track. I think we have about
12,000?
12,000 left of the 22, so
Yeah. 12,000, yeah.
let's see.
You got me beat.
How much more do you have? Are you going to die in that house, Jack?
Like 30 years.
Oh well.
Well, that's about average for a mortgage nowadays. Actually, I think it was like 10 less years than usual.
Your house
Nowadays.
is sweet though, Fubar.
Oh, yeah. Seriously.
She's super jealous of your lawn.
I'm like so jealous of that place.
I have to figure out the sprinkler system.
Oh, you have an actual sprinkler system?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. And the owner said it was super easy to use.
Oh.
Like, that's why the lawn looks so good. 'Cause he has a fucking sprinkler system. He just pushes a button and
Well,
it
see,
does it itself.
tomorrow I have to get a hose so that way the hose that I have will actually reach our front yard so I can water the grass that we do have.
Yeah.
Right now it's mostly dandelions and some small purple flower. Which I'm purposely leaving for the bees, because apparently killing your dandelions too early can hinder the bees when they're first coming out of hibernation.
Oh.
Yeah. After our payment on May 1st, we'll have 12,000 left over. So if we both get nicer jobs, we can up the payments and speed it up by like a year. So
Yeah. Because the plan was, with the bonus money that I would get, it would be going towards our house payments, but
Yep.
I haven't been getting quite as much as I thought.
Even though you work 70 freaking hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
10
did.
hours, we should be able to pay it off in 3 months.
Really?
I mean, maybe I can use that on an employer and be like, hey, I'll work 80 hours a week for you as long as you actually pay me.
Pay me for it.
If you pay me for it, I'm there. I'm there, I am working hard, and I am there 100%.
Game God asked an important question. He says,
Yes.
why is Big so quiet?
I have
He
nothing
doesn't
to
know about
contribute.
jobs.
I have nothing to contribute with this.
He's just taking it in. He's respectfully listening. And we appreciate
Research.
it. This is the most Jess has gotten to rant in a whole week.
Pretty much.
Yeah. This is like our coffee shop talk right now. Nick's just over in the corner with his Switch, just...
Nick's playing another game, isn't he?
It's like every once in a while when it's Jack and David talking, I'll be like, okay, what's going on in the D&D thing? Try to make plans, and then I hear something, I'm like, wait a second!
Hold the phone.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, I don't get to do a whole lot of ranting to anybody. Because, you know, David has his streaming that he does with you guys, or by himself.
Yeah.
And then I work with a bunch of friggin' teenagers.
Who you're the boss of.
Who I'm the boss of.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids are like, hey, it'd be cool to hang out. And I'm like, friggin' no, first of all, I'm almost 30. Second of all, I'm your boss! Like, I'm used to having friends younger than me. Like...
Not like half your age.
Some of them I would probably still hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, not until I'm not your boss. I can't risk that professionally.
I have my weekly rants with Andy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he appreciates it.
Oh yeah. He's ready for it. He knows what's coming. I got the weekly rants. So, yeah, you need that.
Mm-hmm.
Need that release.
Only way to stay sane.
Yeah, you need to let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with a 70-hour work week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's epic.
Then your reward was Mortal Kombat.
I haven't worked that much in a week.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Not even at Domino's?
Oh, no, I'm not saying ever, just not with
Oh, yeah.
working 2 jobs
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
I've never hit that. I've hit it before, but it's been a while.
Ugh.
That's a sign, Jess.
Yeah, been a long time for me.
You better make sure you just only work 45 hours next week. All
Yeah.
I'm saying, for your health.
Yeah, you're not coming in early.
I mean, I might even mention that to Bianca and be like, I worked 72 hours this week. I need some downtime, or I'm really going to burn out.
Yep.
What did she work?
10 hours less than me
60?
tomorrow.
Did she work 60?
What am I at right now?
You were at 70, right?
70, about 72 hours today. Probably just like a few minutes below that, because we have an Excel sheet for this specifically.
For 1 week.
For 7 days. 7 days in this pay period I have worked.
There's no way your manager worked 60 of that.
It'll be 60 tomorrow.
Oh, with her shift tomorrow?
She's at 52 hours right now. 54 hours right now.
I don't know where she squeezes it in, 'cause she's always gone when I get there. And I get there at 2. Like, where's she squeezing
Well, she's
it?
there from 9 to...
David hasn't talked to her in a week.
Yeah, I always have Jess talk to her for me, because she's never there. I don't know where she's squeezing in 50 hours.
What did I tell you? One day I was driving by Fatburger at like 9 in the morning, and I saw David just strolling in.
Of course.
And he says he shows up at 7:30. And I was literally driving by at like 9.
What a
And I
liar.
just just going. I was like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you show up at 7:30
Like,
today.
Sullivan, we know
Sure
your
you
salary.
do.
You show
You
up
don't
later.
need that much time to set up a Fatburger.
No.
If you have
I know,
a
but he
prep
literally
person in the
tells
morning-
you,
Yeah.
I'm there at 7:30. Like, he lies to my face. And then I called him out. I was like, dude, I drove by, I saw you walking in at 9. Just randomly. I'm not making this up. I just drove by, I was on Francis, saw you strolling in at 9 in the morning. And he's like, no.
That's all he
Literally,
said.
he's like, no, that didn't happen. Like, okay. Like, just, that's fine. Just don't lie to my face, but whatever.
It's okay to work just 9 to 4. It's okay.
Yeah.
No one
I'm not
cares.
calling you out. I'm just telling you what happened and how you lie to me.
If Sullivan ever complains about his salary hours, tell him about my
Yeah.
experience.
Tell him to come work at Dairy Queen.
Oh, I will.
Maybe I'll move back up there and talk to James and be like, train me on this stuff. I worked freaking 70 freaking hours in 7 days.
It's big, I'll replace him.
I will do his job.
That's the
Better.
other big lie. Is like, James says we can't fire Lisa because James likes her.
I'll fire Lisa.
Are you
Make
telling
me
me
Jim,
Lisa's
I'll fire her.
unfireable because James likes her? That's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
I'll fire her out of
I
a
don't
cannon.
believe that for 1 second.
No, James doesn't like her.
James doesn't give a fuck about Lisa. You're just too much of a pussy to fire her.
Exactly. They just don't have the balls.
I would. She could cry. She could complain. She could file
Exactly.
any freaking like grievances.
He doesn't want to like deal with her crying.
She wasn't a good fit. That's all you need to tell an unemployment.
She's not a good fit
for the
He
position.
can't handle it.
Yeah.
If you can only run the 3 stations out of 7, and you can barely run 3 of them.
I was gonna say she could like
You can
maybe sort of halfway run some of them. I was like, if I had to keep her, she would be front counter.
Terrible.
Ish.
Yeah.
Probably actually just have her cleaning the lobby constantly if it's actually open.
Just have one of the elders that don't like her fire her. There you go. They'll do it.
No.
Compile all the evidence.
That's the only answer I get is, oh, James likes her, so we can't fire her.
Garbage.
Seriously? That's the answer?
James literally thinks.
Do I look
Lisa
like a fucking moron to you?
Sit me down.
You're gonna lie to my face.
Next time we come up there, sit me down with James, and I will list off every single reason she's better off somewhere else.
You don't even know how to get a hold of that dude.
Oh no, he just wants to do his thing and go home.
That dude just shows up whenever he wants. I have no idea how to get a hold of James. But I know you could fire Lisa. You're just a pussy, and you won't do it.
If he hasn't changed his number since I've gotten it, I still have it.
There you go, Jack.
You tell him. Lisa's a trash employee. There's
Just
no
a random
reason
number
not
he
to
doesn't have
fire
his
her
phone.
on the spot.
Lisa's trash. Like,
You could
who's
hire
this?
anyone off the street, and they would be twice as good as her.
See,
Absolutely.
that's the only
Don't
thing that's
tell me
difficult right now is
James
the,
likes her.
Right?
That's
It's
why
like-
we can't fire her. Because James likes her. Fuck
it.
you. What a lie.
So even with that lie, it's like,
Fucking
so you're
lie.
saying that you can't fire her because favoritism? Like, that's a terrible lie.
he likes
fire
her.
a worse
She's not good
employee.
at her job. Everybody else hates her, including the tribal elders and every other customer. But James likes her, so she stays.
It's not
That's
even me.
favoritism. That's a final written.
I'm at Winco. I'm in their stupid little Snapchat, and they just start blowing up Snapchat with, "Oh, Lisa did this, Lisa did that, Lisa." You know, it's not even me. Like, I don't even fucking care about Lisa.
Yeah,
But it's like all the other people are just like, "Fucking hate Lisa." Rah!"
yeah.
Like, get her fired then.
If James likes her so much, how come he doesn't just hire her as his secretary? There you go, his personal assistant.
Yeah, it's so stupid. We can't fire her because James likes her. Dude, don't tell me this. Don't even say that to me,
So basically what
I
they're
have a
saying...
suggestion. I have a suggestion.
please.
Trade her with somebody from the casino. Trade her.
They've said that to Sullivan too.
No.
He
Don't
won't do
transfer
anything.
her. Trade.
Trade.
Temporarily. Have her train there for a little while. See if she can pick up the pace. See if she can learn a couple things in a busier environment. And have somebody come down who needs a little bit of a break.
Oh, I thought you were saying trade her like livestock. I'll give
No,
you a
she's
Lisa.
not worth anything.
3 new employees.
That's an insult to any livestock that there is. What do you... Livestock are
She
freaking
can't-
useful. Sorry,
She
that was
can't
really
learn
close to
though.
my-
She doesn't learn.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. If the casino sees, if the casino sees how awful she is, then they're going to be like, no.
I think what we need to really know is that with this news, that means that Lisa's gonna die with that building, so you might as well just accept it.
She wouldn't even make a good Walmart greeter.
She'd get lost.
Dude,
She would be right there, but she.
that was the one job I thought of.
Yeah, that's the one I thought
Like,
you
she
were
could be a Walmart greeter. Like, she
Yeah.
likes to talk to people. Let her be a Walmart
Yeah, and
greeter.
people can just ignore
The
her.
problem
walk
is
by
she
and-
wouldn't stop talking. People could be shoplifting
No.
an entire like that one incident in Spokane where somebody walked out with like 3 or 4 friggin' air conditioning units. She'd be too busy flirting with the cute guy that she's not going to notice
Actually,
anything
she'd
else.
probably help him carry it out.
Yeah,
There you guys go.
or that.
Lisa, why didn't you check the receipts?
She talks too much.
Yeah, Walmart greeters.
Well, I
all-
did, but then the guy showed me
Yeah.
another. Like, it's always an excuse.
Oh yeah.
Always.
You can't. Anything you say to her, she has some kind of excuse.
Yep.
See,
Well, he said this. Okay,
this is
you're off.
why
Lisa.
you
You're
get
good.
the actual policy. I had the actual entire handbook packet printed out at one point because I'm pretty sure Stefan said something about something, and so I printed out the whole thing and highlighted the area he was talking about because I guess I'm petty like that. It's like you get the entire packet, you figure out the entire policy, and you quote it.
No, I get it. Like, I'm trying to find a way to fire her. Like, I get it. I'm, like, strategizing, but nobody can... Everyone is just like, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
James likes her. Sullivan's not going to fire her. It's just never going to happen. It's like,
no
one's on my side.
You have to go, like, above and beyond to HR. You have to take every single note, write down every single time. You have to get, like... You have to get, like, me levels of petty.
Every mistake.
Every single thing. Every single thing. Like, when David and I were being...
Every time she calls me honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly. If you tell her to stop and she keeps doing it, that is legitimate harassment.
That's really where I'm at this point. Is like sitting her down in the office and be like, Lisa, if I called a girl here honey, I would get fired.
Yeah.
So if you do that to me again, I will go to HR.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm at. I just haven't done it.
Well, see, I had to do that with her at one point because anytime I said anything, she's like, "Are you pregnant? Ugh, my stomach kind of hurts. Are you pregnant? Ugh, I feel bloated. Are you pregnant?
Emotion.
Ugh, I'm tired. Are you pregnant? Yeah. I was like, you have to stop asking me that. That is not okay.
It's so inappropriate in the back.
Yeah.
She stopped. She eventually stopped.
Yeah.
She said it once and she was like, oh no, I'm sorry.
She's always like, okay, honey, I mean, sir. Okay, sweet, I mean, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just right at the edge, just sitting her down and be like, if you say that to me again, I'm going to HR.
Yeah.
Because if I was doing it, I would get fired.
See, yeah, and honestly, that's probably something
you're gonna have to do. That's the only way
I
can see. That's the only way I can get rid of her.
Your best bet is to get her...
if I get her on sexual harassment.
That, or get her to openly fist fight an elder in the store.
I want to do that way more. If that
ever happens, you show me that camera footage. I'm get popcorn.
Going to film that.
Yeah.
I will record that. So a blind guy came up, and he threw his food. He threw his fish sandwich onto the monitor. I wasn't there. And he was blind. And he started yelling at Melissa, saying his fish was burnt. And Lisa just started laughing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And all she could do was laugh. And she was trying her best not to laugh. And the whole time, she was just laughing.
Oh my god.
I would have been like, Lisa, go to the back.
Melissa was getting yelled
else.
at by some blind guy saying his food is burnt. And even she's tried to tell me the story, and she just busted up laughing.
I mean, the whole time she's like, how does he know? You can't see it.
I don't understand her at all.
Reminds me of the guy who called to complain about his food. He goes, my fish sandwich was undercooked, and my cheese curds were overcooked. I'm like, okay, our cheese curds are in the fire for 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, any less, they're going to be frozen. He goes, okay.
Okay.
Like, and we temp our fish every time we cook it because we only sell like 2 a day.
And it cooks really easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our fish started burning all of a sudden.
Weird.
Like, our freezer broke down overnight.
Oh.
It shut down at like 2 in the afternoon. It just stopped. And I was like, Jenna, the freezer is not working. And she's like, oh, I don't know. It's like finally like a day later. We tell Sullivan, and then it takes another day. So I don't know if the fish was bad, but our fish started just burning, even at the 7-minute mark.
It was almost definitely bad if it was over 40 degrees in that freezer.
It was.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are selling product that should have been tossed.
And I told him to move the food to the fridge.
Yeah.
I was like, move the food to the fridge.
That fridge is huge!
Yeah, save what you can.
Save what you can, but he was like, whatever, it'll get fixed tomorrow, or,
Screw all that. Screw that $1,000.
So I think we're just trying to get through a bunch of bad fish that should have been tossed.
Yeah, I missed you, Fat Burger. I missed you.
Because half of the shit at Fat Burger does not work.
No.
How about you accidentally drop a whole bag of fish on the ground every day and go through that bad fish?
Just gonna throw a whole box away.
Yeah.
Just throw it away. Be like, no, this fish is bad. Somebody's going to get sick, and we'll get sued.
Here you go, Jack. I got an idea for you. You tell Sullivan or somebody higher up, like, look, if you get rid of Lisa, you can hire David back. Just Stop me in!
He's advocating for Michael still, even though Michael can't pass a drug test.
It's because they're butt buddies.
So now it's like the new guy got hired, and he's like a stoner, I guess, but he did a cotton swab instead of a pee test.
Oh.
Cotton swab?
Because apparently he did his test at the casino, and they cotton swabbed his mouth.
Weird.
And he went through like a week of detox, so he passed. Like, he's hired. So now the big thing is like, oh, so Michael's just going to cotton swab,
right?
and he's going to get hired in July.
I don't think Michael
So
wants to work there.
No. Michael doesn't want to do anything. Let's be fair.
That's the thing, is like, yeah, Michael doesn't want to work there. He's not going to stop smoking weed. He does not want to work there.
Michael literally just opened every day and sat on the prep table.
I don't know why
And he still
Melissa
didn't
thinks
work
like
there.
Michael's going to work there. It's not going to happen.
Oh god,
I was like,
just
so
hire
when
me
is he
for
going to
prep.
quit smoking? She's like, oh, once
would do
our
that.
stash is done, he's going to stop.
Once the stash.
Once
will
the
keep
current stash is
replenishing.
empty, exactly.
Okay, define current.
Once he's out of the juice.
I have no clue. Once all the weed they have now, once that's gone, he'll stop.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I got told. So yeah, so I'm like, okay,
Okay.
sure. He's not passing a cotton swab, a pee test, anything.
That
He's
thing
not
will come
passing
out
shit.
green.
Yeah. So
Oh
basically,
god,
she
that reminds
just-
me. I had somebody ask me for my clean pee once, but it wasn't
Really?
clean. Yeah, it wasn't clean because I was prescribed an opiate cough syrup.
What-
I'm
so
like,
what'd you
no, you're
say?
gonna have. Well, I said, well, first of all, no, I'm not comfortable doing that. Second of all, I'm on opiates. You're not gonna be clean anyway.
$1,000.
pass.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, no.
Mine's
So
just
Michael's never gonna have a job ever again.
right.
Well, sure he will. There's plenty of places in Washington that would be willing to hire him.
Like a weed farm.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a
No,
very
but they're
sought after
relying
job.
on him coming back to Fatburger in July, and it's,
They're
like, it's not
relying
gonna
on
happen.
it? You can be very hopeful, but it's not a reliability.
It's not gonna happen.
Can't really blame him.
I think Mel knows. But she's
Well, I'm
so
sure Mel
stressed.
knows.
She'll drag him back.
She knows.
She'll be like, Michael, you're coming back. We need money.
They have to move too.
They need.
Yeah, they're only there for like a year, right?
Is it her brother?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
her brother's place.
Yeah, apparently like he wants them out now in like 8 months. So like, yeah.
So they fixed that place all up just so he can go back and make it gross again.
Well, I hope they check before
Mhm.
pictures. Wait, do they have a lease agreement?
I think he's just letting him stay there.
Well,
Probably not.
if there's no lease agreement,
Family.
they can leave it in
Yeah.
whatever shape they want, basically,
That's true.
and
Yeah.
not get charged for it.
Well, he left it filthy.
Or they
so.
could claim
But aren't they
squatter's
getting a
rights.
deal, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're paying
I'm
what,
just
like
saying,
it's like 500.
500? Yeah.
like in at least 6 to 8 months they're gonna have to pay more rent.
Yeah, they need more money.
That's just gonna be more stress. So Michael's gonna have to work.
Well, he's gonna have to work. I just don't think it's gonna happen at
Fat
Fatburger.
burgers. Yeah.
I know, and Sullivan's just all like, "Yeah, he'll be back." Like, no.
He misses his frat brother, so they can sit there and make fun of Taylor together.
Yeah.
That's all why. It's the only reason why.
So they make fun of Taylor.
Yeah,
Oh.
they just sit there and they just bro it out.
Ah.
And then Michael says something too far and it pisses Sullivan off. Like every
Really?
week.
Really?
Yep. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Michael
That's
makes
why I
him get a
stopped.
joke.
Yeah, I stopped because like Sullivan kept acting like I'm like telling him how to do his job. Like, I'm not telling you how to do your job. I'm just like, hey, grab that or do this. I'm not trying to like tell you how to do your job. I'm just
Right.
She's like,
Just trying to work.
this is something I need.
I'm just working. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
Can you
mean to
grab
tell
it?
the boss something. I'm just working. You know. So
Yo,
I just kinda
bitch,
backed
get
off
them
and, like-
fries.
I just talked to him about sports, like, because I'm not gonna say nothing. Like, he
Yeah.
knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take your job, bud.
Right. No, yeah, when we were up there, what was it, last week? It was last week, huh?
Yeah, last
7 days
Wednesday.
ago?
Yeah.
8 days ago?
Yeah, he came up to catch up with me, but we mostly just talked about basketball.
That's fair. That's,
Yeah.
I
that's what you
didn't
do. Just
I
talk
said
sports
hi
with
to
him.
him, and that was about it.
Yeah, he talked more to me than you. Yeah.
Honestly, he
Unrelated.
kept asking me
He can't
what day
avoid
you were
that.
coming up so he could duck out.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, when are the Wonder Twins coming up? I was like, I don't
Wonder
know.
Twins?
That's creepy.
Yeah, he calls you the Wonder Twins.
That's very incestual.
I was just like, I don't know. Ask Melissa. I don't even know when they're coming.
Yeah, we're coming
He's
here
like,
to
I'm
ruin
not gonna
his
be
day.
here. I'm having the day off.
Because you come in to say hi, like what?
I know. He's just being a dick.
Yeah. Like I was just sitting in the corner and he came up to me. I don't care if he says hi.
Yeah, he wanted to talk to me. He's all talk.
I was on my Switch. I'm like, leave me alone. Like,
Seriously. No, he's all talk. Of course he wanted to catch up.
yeah.
It's just David. That's why I stopped being like giving him shit because like he just can't handle it.
No.
Like he gets butthurt. He thinks I'm trying to tell him what to do, and
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
he's actually
Family
taking
trait.
shifts away from me.
Yeah, we've
That's what you
heard
were
about
saying,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't he need
I did
you?
snap at Melissa. I did snap at Lisa.
Justifiably.
She pissed me off for a couple days, so I just snapped at her because she's just sitting there talking and talking and talking and talking.
Yeah.
Customer comes in, talking. I was like, Lisa, turn around.
Yeah.
And that got me 3 of my manager shifts taken away from that
See,
Even
yeah.
though she's supposed
without
to be
notice.
looking at the door at all
See,
times.
yeah,
Nobody
no,
told
he
me.
doesn't. He doesn't talk to you about things. He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna take away his manager shifts, and hopefully he'll notice and come talk to me." Because that's what I did.
Exactly.
I'm like, "You took away 4 of my manager shifts. The frick is
Exactly.
happening?"
Exactly. I didn't say anything because I didn't care. I have 2 jobs. You think I fucking care? I don't care.
Right?
He just
Plus,
needs to
guess
talk
where
to people.
I was at that point?
Where?
I was on the grill, working while
Right?
everyone else was talking.
Yeah.
Who was the one person working? Me.
Yeah.
The rest of them were standing there listening to Lisa tell some bullshit story that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Just listening to Lisa flap her gums. And the customer walks in and stands at the register, and I'm the only one doing anything. I'm the only one that knows the customer's there, will acknowledge the customer. So I said, Lisa, turn around. Like I was pissed.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I got fucking manager shifts taken away, like I care. Manager shifts taken away from me. Without even being told that,
Yeah.
Melissa tells me, oh, I was like, hey, why am I not a manager? Like, I just asked her, and she's like, because you snapped at Lisa. Like, okay, well, nobody else told me that.
It's like
Good to know.
Right.
Good to know.
we still have we have similar things happen at a Dairy Queen where the employees will have their backs to either the window or to the front counter. I'm like, you need to not have your back facing where the customers are going to be. And Chloe today, when you were on your break, she kept on like coming over and standing and leaning against the wall between, in that little doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you can't be leaning there. It's like, I know you have nothing to do, but they're going to see you standing there and think you're just not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's like they're going to get mad at us because the cook has nothing to do.
Dude, customers want a reason to bitch about something.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm like, I had to tell one of our newer people, I think yesterday, I'm like, you can't sit on that. I don't care if you're waiting for a blizzard and you're just going to turn around and hand it out. You can't sit at the window. You can't have your back to the window. You can't have your back, like, I get on these people all the time. I feel like a broken record, but I'm like, I don't care. Like, if you don't want to get yelled at by the big boss or by the customers, you're gonna have just turn 45 degrees and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get on Lisa about that all the time. It's like, you can talk, but you can't have your back to the counter.
Yeah. Especially as the register.
Yeah,
You know the
especially as a
sink?
register.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Opposite the grill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to just sit on that.
Right?
But
I lean on it a lot.
I'll sit on that when no one's around.
Yeah. Not in front of customers.
But if I ever see a car pull up or anything, I'm like, I jump off it right away and I just act like I'm doing something.
Yep.
Just at least act like you're doing something.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's the illusion of.
Yeah, it's just the illusion.
Yeah.
That's the implication.
It's just, you don't actually have to do it. Just imply you
Yeah.
were working hard.
I don't think I would last very long with Sullivan if I worked there again.
No.
No.
Nah, you two would clash too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it was
Especially
out for you
now.
or something.
Yeah.
Has it out for me?
problem. That's
or
probably why
you
the
just
Wonder
would
Twins.
call him out too much on being lazy.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
some kind of chemistry of like you going at each other.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't
He's
know
like, why are you
exactly
trying to
what
make
it would
me
be.
like, do things? Like, come on.
Well, honestly, I mean, especially since leaving, I have a lot more of a backbone. I've gone to our general manager directly and been like, I'm not putting up with this. I'm not doing this. And this is how this is going to be. And she's like, okay. I'm like, good.
Like literally, the big fight now is Taylor's pants.
Oh, yeah, with the tear.
There's like the hole in it.
Yeah.
And the new kid was like, I can see her thigh. And so like the other thing is like Melissa just like on the warpath to get Taylor to get new pants, and
Just
Taylor's
wear
like,
normal
sorry,
pants.
don't have the money.
The problem is
Sorry.
the fact that you don't have enough people. Because if
Yes.
I was there, I'd rely on my skill alone and be like, go home, wear proper pants, or don't come to work.
Tuesday and Wednesday, it's me, Jenna, Taylor. That's it. 3 people. Period.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of wish I could just fly up there sometimes and help you out.
Like that's it.
Be like, send
Like,
Taylor
there's
home.
no
I'll
way.
come up. I'll come up to Spokane. I don't care. Get rid of her.
Yeah.
I'm just
But yeah,
sending
even
Lisa
like
home.
Melissa wants her fired now.
Taylor?
Yeah. Well, over Lisa.
Just get rid of them both and get new people.
I know. He won't do it.
That's how it was when we were up there too. But they're too. They just want the status quo, so he can just do his thing and go home, get his money. He doesn't actually want conflict, so
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, I definitely have my flaws. There's absolutely... that is absolutely true. Like, I kind of trust my employees too much. Because they came up to me, they go, okay, we're done, are we good to go? I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. You know, it's 30 minutes past the time we're actually supposed to go. I'm sure it's fine.
Never believed Taylor saying that.
Yeah, I went out into the kitchen area. I was like, the frick happened in here? I had to stay like an extra 15 minutes cleaning up the stuff they missed.
She doesn't say I'm done. She just said, "Can I go?" She doesn't even say she completed the job. She's like, "Can I go now?" So then Jenna lets her go, and then the next day I'm like hearing Jenna bitch. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. Like,
Yeah.
okay, well you let her go home. So
Right.
Yeah.
sorry.
See, I couldn't be mad at them because I'm like, I told them they could go.
Yeah, you said go home.
Yeah. I was like, I have
like-
to clean this up. I still did a piss poor job at it, but it was definitely like 400% better than it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was disappointed, and I'm going to bring it up to them the next time I see them. But it was my choice to let him leave before checking.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that they both had to sit down with her and went off on her, but I'm sure they did nothing. But what,
No,
we'll
sit-downs
see.
don't do nothing.
They said that to me, but I'm sure it did nothing.
No. There's a reason why her and Lisa are still there. It's because nothing gets done.
Yeah, you just have to work with 2 shitty employees.
Yeah, basically.
It's just gonna happen. And now we're like increasing the hours, so they're both gonna get 4 10s, so they're both excited.
Ew.
I only have to do 4 days a week, so you know.
So
They're
in
just-
Taylor's
I can
case,
do that.
2 days a week.
I could
Get
do that
complacent.
easy,
Right? That's like half your week.
right? It's like we're gonna be open to close 4 days a week, and I am still working less than I am now.
They're gonna get 4 10s now.
Bring it.
Yeah, I
Fucking
miss getting
stupid.
I miss getting off at 7. Closing at 7.
That would be so nice.
It's been great,
What?
but it's about to end.
Ugh.
In at 9 for prep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish? I could work 4 13 days. 13-hour days.
If I got 3 days
I
off, I
shouldn't,
could
but
do
I
that
could.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I got 3 days off in a row, I
Mm-hmm.
could do that easy.
Oh, yeah. Opening at Fatburger is easier. Easy.
Yeah.
No shit. That's why it's Sullivan's job.
Mm-hmm.
Still think it's funny you forgot to turn off the grill tonight.
Yeah.
I'm happy I noticed. I was like, it's still really warm over here. Oh, click, click, click.
That's what
Well, I
get.
didn't check that with a different employee. He left the fryers and the grill on, and I didn't check.
That's what happens when I clean the grill, but then I have to leave it on for another half an hour.
Yeah. We'll address that in the meeting next week, so hopefully we can shut down our kitchen when we close our lobby.
Yeah. That would make way more sense.
Yeah.
The amount of food we do in that half hour is negligible, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And even the owner admitted that. He's like, yeah, you do like $115, only 30 of that is food.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, or you could send that employee home and save twice that.
Right. Game Guy says, I wanted it burning hot, Jess.
Ooh.
What?
The grill. Dead ass.
I'm like, wait. I did a lot of talking. What?
What part? Yeah.
There's also delays you have to worry about.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
You don't have a context.
There's a lot of extra cleaning I plan on doing on Monday, too. Because we couldn't do any of it tonight because I didn't have any crew to do it.
No.
Our general manager asked me to make a list for our opening supervisor to do. She's technically a supervisor, not really a shift lead. Quote, air quotes. Sorry, you can't hear those or see them. And I got there at 2, and the backups, which is basically prep for the counter area, should usually be done maybe by 11, maybe noon. I get there at 2. She goes, I just got backups done. I was like, great. That's nice. And she didn't get all of them done.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot that we had to refill and stuff.
Yeah. I can't wait to get a good job.
Yeah.
That's like all I want in life now. It's just a job.
Yeah, I want my job that's not killing me on the inside.
Right. Yeah, that's all I want. I just want a job that pays and that I don't hate it.
I kind of didn't clean up as well as I could have tonight because I kind of wanted day crew to have a taste of their own medicine. Kinda, yeah. Barely acceptable.
You know what's gonna happen is it's just gonna compound back on us. That's
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah?
I can be
like
even
this?
lazier.
Because honestly, yeah, I left a lot of stuff undone. Like, we've got milk crates that we were supposed to take out.
70-hour work week, who's gonna blame you?
Yeah.
Right.
All of the boxes. It's like, that's the bare minimum that I'm usually left with. Is
Anyone
the
could talk
boxes
shit.
and
It's
the
fine.
crates.
So remember, Jesse, you hold all the power. Until you get another manager, you hold all the power.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily need to work less. I just want a freaking weekend crew on the weekend.
No, you do need to work less.
Well, I mean, yeah.
30 hours less.
I definitely want to work less.
I'll work 70 hours. I just want a real crew.
I'll live at that place.
I'll
but
be
give me a
honest,
crew.
I'm kind of a workaholic. I don't want to work 72 hours a week, but I can work a lot just fine.
Hey,
as
you
long
can
as I
do
get
it.
to see
You
you.
get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I get actually paid for it and I have the crew to
You
do
get paid
it on
for
the
that
weekends, I'll do it. If I get properly paid for it, and you give me the crew that I'm not dying
Right.
with,
Exactly.
I can freaking make you money. I just need people who can do their job.
Yeah.
The only really good person we have today, I know I already said this, today was her only day off. She's working overtime. Because nobody else is good enough.
I was scheduled for 40 hours this week, too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And you still came in early.
No.
The overtime?
No.
Breaks.
No.
No.
Yeah, his lunch breaks factor into that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Game God's like 72 hours. Like, why?
Because we're
Exactly.
short one manager and several employees.
Because that place is being held up with duct tape and ineptitude.
Yeah.
It's basically if Jess and I go, that place is done.
Pretty much.
That place is done.
If Caitlin leaves, I go. If I go, David goes.
And then they'll probably inspire Bianca.
Yeah, pretty much.
And hire 3
Yep.
new managers.
Or I could honestly say I can't do it here. If you want to keep me, you're gonna have to transfer me. Because honestly, if my car worked, I'd be like, I will drive the 30 minutes one way to that specific location. I don't care.
Feel better?
A little bit.
And 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 hours of ranting! We did it!
GG.
Honestly, again, in between me actually speaking, I'm trying to think about what to do with the spirit guy.
Well, then I'll have to wait for next
Not
week.
me.
Really?
Yeah.
At 3:30?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, you'll
This
have
is
another
gonna be
week
a
of
whole
ranting.
this whole tower is gonna be a whole session.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured it's a freaking living tower of rotting flesh.
Yeah, you got to the first floor out of 7, I believe.
Oh my
7?
god. You said 1 session?
Yeah. They better be short floors, man.
Well, I'm guessing some of it's going to go underneath then. I'm going to try not to metagame that.
Yeah, there's 7 floors. More to go.
That's more than 1
Actually, yeah,
session.
no, that kind of makes
6 to 7.
That makes sense. Because if it's
7
a 60-foot
sessions?
tower at least,
No,
that
6 to
would
7 tower. 6 to 7 floors.
Oh, towers, I was going, no.
Be
How many
a lot
sessions?
of towers.
Oh, 1 session at least.
1?
Yeah.
You get
At
your
least.
7 levels?
Yeah. It's not a
This is our first boss.
Yeah.
No, tomorrow, Game Guide, we're doing more Valheim, and then Monday we'll do more Rise Multi.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get Nick caught up.
Slow your roll, Game God.
He's just ready.
I'll probably have a desk tomorrow.
Hey,
What?
that'll make things
Really?
easier, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, it depends if I get the dive fully done. My parents decided to start it when I was out of my house, so I have to do it anyways.
Woo!
Yeah.
Desk sounds neat though.
Right, you can have
Yeah.
room to
Yeah.
actually game.
Yeah.
Like me.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And replace the desk with a larger desk so I can actually paint minis.
Ooh. That
Make
sounds fun.
Big do
Even
the
better.
work and Rise. He's doing it.
I don't have any more work besides killing monsters.
Right? We got all the grinding done. Now we just need to take out the last tier of guys.
Yeah.
Until more
No.
monsters come out in like 4 days.
Yeah. But
Chameleos, baby.
besides doing those ones, I'm not gonna go after like the huge endgame stuff. Worth it to me.
Not really any endgame stuff worth doing at this point.
Yeah.
Unless you want to farm decorations.
Yeah, I have no desire to farm decorations or all the weapons like I had in World.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a lot more weapons in World than I had in this. I have 1 weapon, maybe 2.
Are you just waiting for more buddy tickets, or
Yeah,
for the Howlitzer?
yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, you can get that before we're caught up.
Yeah. I got one that's a bit better than the last one.
Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're almost there. It won't take long.
Yeah, it's not gonna, I'm not
Especially
too
now that
worried.
you're caught up gear-wise. You have a lot more defense now,
Yeah.
and your skills are suited to your weapons. So
Oh yeah.
we'll get through it. There will be carts, but we'll get through it.
Yeah, there's always gonna be carts.
You know. Mario Karts.
That made everyone rage.
Now we get to explore the plains tomorrow.
Here you gotta explore planes.
Rage in the plains. Oh yeah.
I honestly, from what we
yeah.
experienced with the planes, I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
I hope not.
It won't be as bad as because I was able to kill a goblin like 2 areas before it.
Evidently, the
At least you can,
mosquitoes can
at least
attack
you can
in
see your
hordes.
enemy.
Right?
Wait, what was that?
Fucking walk through the water and get
Yeah.
bitten by a leech that I
Right,
can't even
yeah.
see.
Or poison blob out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what were you saying about the mosquitoes?
I hear they can attack you in swarms. So,
Well, we have area effect attacks.
no, I don't think it'll be as bad. I think people are just being weird.
Yeah, because it's the last area.
I feel like people probably went in there without appropriate gear.
Yeah.
We always say that, but then
I know, and then we're gonna get our butt kicked by
we get
something.
wrecked.
Yeah. We can be cocky now, so tomorrow we can whine about it.
And
I
don't know.
Alrighty, have a good night, chat. Welcome to our vent cast.
Yes, thank you for participating.
We'll be back with gameplay tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.